stories whispered in dead of night. They burn our pages, but we're damned to survive. We flirt with dying, cause the fear tastes like wine. Heathens creep like demons in the moonlight. They hate our morals, we don't play by their rules. We live by a loaded die in this sick game. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. The freaks are coming for ya. We've come to play. We are the natural ones. Be careful what you wish for. In the devil's game, we are the natural ones.
And we are back.
Yeah.
All right. Tonight we are going to a continent that was created on our Girls and Games.
Tonky Gibbon.
If you don't know about Girls and Games, then come check out our Discord. It's a night that we do.
Join our Patreon.
Join our Patreon. We hang out with our subscribers and we talk about the game and we create stuff. So tonight we're going to one such location. I have 4 characters that are created. They are going out to you at the table.
Oh.
The question is, do you want to choose how do you want to do this? Should I just randomly assign them out? Should I just toss them out? Or do you want me to give you like 4 archetypes and you guys can figure out which one you want?
Rock, paper, scissors, and everyone picks, but you can't pick which one you want to pick.
Wait, how about we just roll a die to see who chooses a paper first?
That's fun.
What?
What?
Draw straws.
Yeah, like we just roll
So
die.
just
like-
randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, randomly.
Yeah.
I
If
say,
it's if it's
if
random,
it's random, I say you just
I like
hand
random.
them out.
Oh, sure.
okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
It's easier. Okay.
But not that one.
Who's getting one?
You
Who's
guys,
getting
I
what?
vote. Let's do rock, paper, scissors, and then a game of hopscotch.
Great.
Oh, I'm so into
Who's
it.
getting what character? Who's getting what character?
I don't know how to do
Who's getting what character?
I have small arms.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, read up on your character for a little bit,
Yeah, you're
and
pretty dumb. What?
You know what? You just gave me really lends to.
I mean, I need
My
my
husband.
pencil for this. There's a lot to take in.
oh yeah, did I? Oh, who'd you get?
Lead.
Ah, I see.
Ooh, play some
Okay,
music. See if
here we go.
Isn't this really interesting? All of us
Camera
here?
pans down on a small, unkept office of Private Detective Leadfoot. Gray pants shift as Lead tilts their dark gray hat and looks out at the grayscale city of Noir. Of course, the lack of color isn't shocking to any of you. The whole continent of Universalia lacks color. This is always a surprise to visitors who step through the portal and find the world completely gray. Lead's thoughts can be heard throughout the office. They like to start most of their days by monologuing to himself in a serious monologue.
The name's Detective Leadfoot. I'm a private eye in the city of Noir. I don't play by the rules, and my skin's thick, thicker than rawhide. I've got a soft spot for those in need, and a hard spot for justice. Noir isn't a friendly city. Not with the languins and the werewolves running around. The casinos keep the town looking pretty, but they also keep the filth coming in. Crime doesn't sleep, not here. I'm Noir's only hope. Well, me and my vice detective, Booker. The kids got promise, but they're too obsessed with rules and gadgets, always trying to sell me on some new gizmo. I keep telling them that numbers don't solve crimes. Detective Leadfoot does.
As if by cue, the door bursts open.
And should I just read my background?
So you don't have. He's the only one who has to monologue that. The rest
Oh,
of
you
you,
had a thing.
the rest of
You
you
had a
can
speech.
just. Yeah, he had a kind of a
Oh,
speech.
okay.
prepared.
Am I doing things like this?
No, I mean you can. You can monologue because
think I will.
It is your episode.
I mean, I haven't had a chance to
and
really read
when
it.
you
Can I just-
everyone can hear it.
Great.
and
This is
and
gonna be
also,
great.
it's totally normal.
Can I just read my background out loud because I haven't read it yet?
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, hi there. I'm the Vice Detective Booker Dano. I'm working alongside Detective Leadfoot. Led did not know what to call me, and I'm pretty sure he didn't get it right. Led gets a lot of things wrong, actually, but in their heart, it's in the right place. That's why I stick around and work for them. Well, I'm actually far more qualified. I'm up to date with the proper protocols for handling a body or dealing with the police, all of which are things that Led fails at. I keep up to date with Magitech, and I've been trying to convince Led to let me install a state-of-the-art magical computer called a Mageputer that would immensely help with my detective work. But Led is resistant to change. Must be over the age of 40. You put down money, I put down money on a trial version, and I have 48 hours to convince Led it's worth the cost.
All right, so tell me, what is a average day like with you two? How long have you been working together?
Well, I'm probably organizing another unkempt file folder.
Certainly.
Yes.
Led doesn't care much about
No.
organization.
I've done this for 40 years, and I've solved every crime.
His office is like, open filing cabinets with like things sticking out.
I don't need filing. The
different
only
angles.
truth I know is mine.
Led, you used to work for the police, but the police in this town are famously crooked, and you left a long time ago. How long have you been on your own, and when/why did you bring on an assistant? A lone wolf such as yourself.
I've been on my own for 30 years. I was a cop for 10. I scrounged the streets for the truth, and the truth will set me free.
And when
I
did you...
started working with Booker about 12 months ago, which is also known as a year.
Nothing gets by him. Your detective senses.
That's a man of
lead-
facts right
lead
there,
you.
ladies and gentlemen.
It's one of the few things he's organized about. He knows the calendar. I started working with Detective Led when he came to solve a crime in my apartment building that I lived in with my mother. And it wasn't for us, it was for our neighbors, but I knew them well enough, and I was always... I'm interested in crime, but mostly interested in forensics. So I was there basically like, you need a hand? You need help? I can tell you who that neighbor was. You know who wasn't there on Friday night? I can tell you exactly who. And the whole time Led was like, stop. And then finally at the end, he was like, all right, keep your head down, be quiet, follow my lead. And it ended up in a huge shootout with the mob where I was terrified and let him take the lead on everything. But ultimately, it ended up with us realizing we needed each other.
That was actually the end of the previous mob boss. A new goon father has taken place. The lagoons are the sea creatures, or the creatures from the Black Lagoon in this
lagoons, not the
society. Yeah, the lagoons.
Read it wrong.
That's okay. The
You know what?
spelling-
I'm never wrong. It's you.
It's got fantasy spelling.
Sorry, Chief, I must have slipped when I wrote it down for you.
It's weird that they always pronounce the name wrong.
The lagoons are creatures from the swamp, and they run the casinos in this town, most of them, anyway. And they are mostly known for organized crime. A year ago, there was a bloody shootout that both of you were involved in that led to the end of the previous mob boss. And the new mob goon father is named... Carla Caruso.
Oh.
You guys are on. You both have history with Carla, and you know that Carla is a step up in the right direction. Carla may be.
What does that mean?
Meaning, Carla is leading the mob with a sort of a sense of morality and tends to only kill people who deserve it, and break laws that may be superfluous. You know. Much less violent than the previous goon father. So, tell me, there's one more person in the office, or not quite a person. There's one more creature in the office.
So as you're sorting the files, like the filing cabinet about like eye level, you as you're reaching for one, you see a little paw go on top of the file. and then you look up, and there's just a single eyeball, just a single adorable eyeball.
An adorable eyeball.
It's like what's my name again? So Fraz.
Fraz.
So Fraz.
You called it. You named them, Brad.
So Fraz
Great.
is is like a reverse griffin. So he's got a little chicken butt, and then little fat little cat paws, and then one eyeball, and
Chicken butt with cat paws and one ball.
eyeball.
Great.
Fraz,
What's the front half?
Is it a cat? Is it a little?
Oh, a cat.
It's a little
I
cat.
just heard cat paws.
Oh yeah. So it's like the front half of just like a fat cat
Got it.
with one eyeball
And a little chicken.
On
And
like
a
a
little-
chicken
Oh,
torso.
and a chicken.
so does it stand up?
It can.
Because chickens are kind of
It's
like...
like the chicken, like it stands up but walks like this.
Are we?
Yeah. It's like it depends. It depends on how it's
This,
feeling.
Amazing.
this strange creature,
That is
which
so
no one
weird.
has ever seen another of,
Great.
appeared on your desk about 3 years ago and just never left. You give it scritches and cuddles, and you give it munchies, which it loves.
I do.
Great.
I knocked the file off the cabinet.
Frizz.
Fraz.
Fraz.
Fraz. And then immediately I hop over and do a proud little catwalk over back over to
Lead.
Led.
Foot.
I almost called you Dick.
Same.
My name's I can't remember.
I'd like to mention we're in black and white
Okay.
now.
Fraz.
Fraz.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So I want to know what an average day looks like for this office.
Great.
How's it start? Jason?
I just want to say our producer Graham turned us into black and white.
Oh, Graham. I love that.
Brilliant.
See here? See?
Because
I love
that's
that.
the kind of world we're in, see? She.
And like the borders are super colory,
Yeah.
so you can tell like it's the thing. That's really,
That's great.
really. I love
really
it.
Ooh, that's a win.
If we can get
Cheers,
some
Graham.
film grain on there, that'd be great.
Ooh.
Donate to our Patreon so we can have film grade for our next noir. What were you asking? What happened?
What's an average day look like in this office?
I mean, I think it's there's a fan that spins really slowly,
We open the office at 5:30.
and we open the office around happy hour, after I've probably dragged him from whatever.
The previous happy
Booker
hour.
knows to show up first because I'm usually hungover.
Yes,
Booker's usually... what time do you show up? Booker shows up at 5:30.
yes, I show up on time.
What time do you show up?
The rule is I'm there when I'm there.
But
Madonna
I'm ready-
rules.
I'm ready with like one of those where you crack like an egg inside of those old like,
Worcestershire
Yeah.
sauce.
yeah, like one of the old drawer with and you put the thing on it and
Yeah.
you give
Yeah.
it to him for the hangover.
Yeah.
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 Why? Tell me why, as a extremely well educated and decorated professional as yourself, why do you work as a sidekick to such a chaotic person?
Because I can't get my hands dirty. It's like I'm good with the desk stuff, but I can't do the field work. And I would be too terrified. I couldn't do it.
And I
So
came out
I'm-
of the womb with a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
They just handed it to you. It
on
wasn't-
this day, you have something
with it.
that you're nervous about to share with your colleague,
Ooh.
and you want it to go well. So how do you bring that about to him?
Do I need to read any more relationship stuff before
You
this
should
happens?
probably read all of them, but you'll need them eventually. You don't need them right now.
Oh, not yet? Okay.
Do you guys remember the movie LA Confidential?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm Hugo Weaving?
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
I mean, every
And I feel like you
Noir.
are Russell Crowe.
every noir follows that.
But you remember how like Hugo Weaving, he's like the guy who's like straight laced but like a little bit of an edge, and then Russell Crowe's the one who like can't work with the force because he's just a like all punch and talk later.
All Hollywood movies ever.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I feel like that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like LA Confidential.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I have brought this device into the side room. And I
Wait, sorry.
Yeah. Boss.
Door's open.
What? I know.
Frizz got some poop.
I'll get it. And I grab the scooper. I'm working with a bag. Boss. Now
What you got for me, bucko?
I have been thinking.
That's
That
good. It's about
we-
time you started.
I think that this office could do with a little modernization. Not a lot, but just a little. Enough to kind of bring us into the modern era. And I'm really proud of what I've been working on, and I would like to show you.
How long is it going to take?
It will only take a 25-minute presentation.
I give you 25 seconds.
I can do that. Okay. Right this way into the side room.
So, you have a watch,
Okay.
and you can project this from the watch. You basically have a 48-hour approval to do so.
Okay.
You know, so your watch will work for 48 hours. And then it will stop working unless you negotiate something. But yeah, you can just push your watch, and this computer will pop out. Sorry, this
So on the
magic
wall
computer,
that we
mage
usually
computer.
do to put the pictures up with the yarn, it's blank, and I push the watch, and it like Princess Leia styles on the.
Onto the wall, we see a silhouette.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You've woken me up. Please name me.
Your name?
You want to present something that doesn't got a name?
Well, it's the initialization.
Please
process.
name me.
We have to like.
You know I don't trust something new.
Okay.
Never trust new.
Your name is Simon.
I am Simon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's great to meet you too.
Is this voice preferential to you?
I need something in a more normal cadence.
Simon, could you please speak with a transatlantic accent?
What's that?
Why, sure, of course I can.
Thank you, Simon. That is preferable.
People pop.
Well, now. It's like I've forgotten how to speak with the transatlantic accent. Here we are. I'm learning. I am becoming more like you every day. I'm here at your service.
Simon, could you maybe for us in the room go over some of your protocols or some of your features?
Why, yes.
Sure you can.
Sure I can. Well, you see, I have an access to endless information. There on the deep plebe?
Oh no, the worldwide blab.
Oh my God, Greg.
Yes. I'm better friends with you now.
No.
Well, that's right. Well, I do have access to the worldwide blab. Any information you might want, you can send me to all sorts of places. I can pull up things at the drop of a hat. That's right. I can pour you a drink, get you a good recipe, even get you your next hooker. You know, for all the sex.
Boss, don't you see that this is an innovation for technology? We can track down bad guys and get twice the work and make double the pay.
I could even get you boner pills.
Thank you, Simon. How do I shut this off? Shut down now.
Fraz like starts rubbing up against the thing, like it's like trying to like mark its scent
Yeah, on the wall.
onto the wall.
Good job, Fraz. Piss on it.
Fraz pisses on it.
Fraz. I grab the mop.
The door bursts open. In walks a very lovely woman in a nurse outfit. Mr. Foote,
Yes.
I'm sorry to come unannounced. I know it's been a while since we last saw each other. You never responded to my calls, but that's fine.
Baby, I don't respond to nothing if it ain't bourbon.
Listen, I'm not here for pleasure, Foot. I'm here for business, okay?
Why can't we have both? Man, see?
It's fishy tides. Fishy sent me the strangest of messages this morning. He thanked me for everything I've done for him. It was short and to the point. I didn't know what it meant, so I went to check on him, and I knocked on his door, and no one would answer. I called the police, but...
Short and to the point, just like my penis.
Booker,
Ma'am, Miss
Miss Selma Boutier.
Miss Boudier, was him writing you a thank you note out of the ordinary?
Well, I've been taking care of him for the past year. Once a week, I stop by his place, and he is very sick and elderly. I would administer just some simple tonics and potions to help him stay out of pain. But I gather that he didn't have anyone else in the world.
What caused you to feel alarmed by this message?
It feels like a goodbye.
What
And-
was the message?
Oh, do you have it with you?
Yes, here. She gives you a small piece of paper. It looks like it was scribbled hastily. It says, "Thank you for being kindness," or "Thank you for being kind, and making the end." I have it written.
That's
Thank you
so-
for- it says, "Thank you for being kind and for making the end bearable."
So, Miss Boudier, your concern is an old man dying?
I called the police. There's something else afoot here. Don't you see the panic in the handwriting?
He looks like he's elderly.
Can I sniff the paper?
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna sniff the paper. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna eat the paper.
No, can I grab it out of your mouth? No.
I eat the
Give it.
Phrase is on.
Give it.
I ate the paper a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay.
Phrase is on to something. What'd you get, boy?
That was the last bit I had of him. Okay.
I would love to
I roll on my back.
give
and
it to Simon.
I show you my tummy.
That's a good kitty bird.
While this is
I pet the
happening,
tummy.
may I give this to Simon?
You may.
And Simon, could you just
I'm mad at you,
run
but I'll give you
diagnostics and
scritches.
check this for when it was written?
Booker?
We can determine the time that it was written.
Oh, yes, you have an analyzing feature. For
Yeah, I
sure.
want to analyze it.
This was written in the middle of the night, it seems. And there's a lot of anxiety and fear in the writing. You can see that it was written in a rush.
Just like
What do
my
you
mama
say?
said when I was born. I don't trust
It was
nothing
written
that's
at
new.
night. He had a lot of anxiety. Probably couldn't sleep very well.
See,
Wings.
this is great.
Booker,
This is
I'm going to
great.
repeat myself in this moment. Man, see? Like my mama said when I was born, I don't trust nothing that's new.
Fraz is immediately so angry at this computer for doing the one thing that he can't. Wink.
He could only blink.
Miss Booty,
Well-
how can we be of help?
I told you, I called the police and they hung up on me. Like I didn't say a thing. I'm worried. I want you to go check up on him. And if he's not answering, I'd like to know
What happened?
what's going on inside that house.
Now,
I'll go as long as I don't have to be usurped by a computer magic nonsense.
now I got questions. Number one,
Did you just
Spent antebellum lawyer.
did you
I've
just
never
turn
seen-
into Foghorn Leghorn?
I'm sorry,
I
I've
did.
never seen this kind of magic tech before. This is very sophisticated.
Yeah, it's new.
Who created you?
this guy.
No.
No,
Not this guy.
I don't know. I don't know the name.
wait, hold on.
Frapple.
No, wait.
He's a Frapple
Ah,
product.
Sparks flying.
Sparks Flying,
Yeah.
the famous Magitech inventor?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. They say that every piece by Sparks is completely unique.
That's right. I've got feelings. I have my own life. I got personality. Can you believe?
Do you? What's it like?
Kind of like this.
Interesting.
What they didn't want to accept is that Magitech is a bunch of hippy-dippy baloney.
Nah, I got a question.
Detective Foot.
Baloney.
I do. I get every time
Detective
every time
Foot.
every time I got a question.
Baloney.
Don't you shake that beautiful head at me.
Now, every time I got a question, I do have to ask: are there computers in other places around here?
No, we have none of that.
Computers.
Oh, mage pewters.
Mage pewters.
Well, there
in-
are some other mage pewters, but they're not nearly as sophisticated.
Right, but are they perhaps personal in houses or dwellings spread across the land?
Well, I've only heard of a few owned by very wealthy families. They do help organize and manage the systems of their homes.
Well, now did your old man friend? What was his name?
Fishy?
Fishy. Now
Fishy Tides.
Yeah,
Fishy
did
Tides.
Fishy Tides have such a computer?
No, Fishy didn't have a system. Fishy didn't have much money, I'm afraid.
Oh, you could maybe hack into the.
Well, see, that's what I was hoping for. You would think I would know that already, seeing as I'm connected to the worldwide web.
Oh,
Wait, you
yes.
just discovered it.
I did. I haven't been alive for very long.
I've heard of creatures who can access the worldwide blade,
Have you?
but I've never seen one myself.
Yeah, it's me.
Is it true that you can learn anything in the drop of a hat?
That's right, I can.
Well, it looks
Miss
like
Boudier, may we?
you can change after all, Miss.
I won't change, and you can't make me.
Led, I think we better go and check out Mr. Tide's
Yes.
dwelling.
Yes, listen,
I don't need to be led by a newbie. I'm going to go check out that house.
I don't.
scratch at the door.
I don't have much, but oh, Led, I'm worried, and I don't have anyone else to turn to. Please, Led, if there's anything between us.
At that moment, all I saw was tits. And
Fun
a
fact.
hope. And a hope to help this woman. And yet I did. I saw into
Led,
those
please
big,
stop staring at
beautiful
my
eyes.
breasts.
And by her eyes, I mean I looked up. And looking up,
Led,
I saw
can,
hope.
I can hear everything you're saying, Led, and it's really offensive. Please, Booker, please.
Yeah.
I put in an order for nipple butter.
And do you have a name, Mage Pewter?
Why, yes. It's Simon.
Simon. All right. Well, Simon and
So you can
was
call me
Booker
Simon.
and Led.
How do we know that
And
Simon
it's
wasn't made
nice
by
to
the
see you too,
enemy?
Fraz.
We might find that out, but I think for right now, what we have to do is stay focused, and let's go check out Mr. Tides' dwelling.
I'm drunk. Let's go.
Booker hears like a from the inside of the litter box, and you just hear just the noise from there.
Just a meow.
Just
Fraz, do you want to? Should we take Fraz with us?
Fraz goes anywhere I breathe.
Okay, let's go.
I'm also translating for Fraz.
Oh,
Fraz wants to go.
let's go. Miss Boudier, how can we contact you?
Here, it's a telephone. Newest thing.
Okay. Great. I'll hide this from
Have you
my
heard about
boss.
them? They're from Pacifica.
I have, but I will hide it from my boss. He can only handle so much new tech in one day.
I only see in black and white, and I only trust things I've eaten.
And honestly, you can't know how true that is. Okay, we'll contact you.
Led, you take care of yourself.
We've had a checkered past, baby. But I'll always love you.
All right. It says Mr. Tides lived on the. Simon, please find the address to Mr. Fishy Tides.
Well, I sure will.
Beep, bop, bop.
Ba-boop-a-bee. Here's the address.
Yeah, he tells you exactly where to find them.
That's right. It's at 431 Definitely Not Suspicious Street.
Oh, 431 Definitely Not Suspicious Street. I think there was a Halloween town there once.
There was.
You guys head out into the town of Noir. Now, Noir is a city that has a dark underbelly, but a shining gleam and golden skin. A lot of people come here to visit the casinos, but of course you know that it's a dangerous place and that the casinos can drive a man wild. Crush them in a second.
Nothing crushes them faster than Detective Leadfoot.
And desperate people do desperate things. That's why it's always work for Leadfoot. All right, you guys head out and you arrive at your destination.
431, definitely not suspicious. Street.
Ironically, very, very suspicious.
Oh, what?
Never trust a sign.
Never trust anything in this city.
Quiet
cat said,
street. You can see as you get closer to it the general lifestyle lessens, and the area gets poorer, and you see a little more trash and dirtier buildings and broken down, destroyed buildings. And you come to one such house that looks pretty in shambles, but does have its bones still about it. And currently, you guys are standing in front of this door.
Knock first?
No other way to enter a door.
Excuse me, Mr. Tides? Are you home?
Just the wind.
Can I follow the noise of the wind, see if it's going through a window?
You hear?
Oh, yeah, go.
I also follow the cat.
You see? You see a window. It's not open. It's open just a tiny glimpse. No way you'd fit through there.
But I would.
But you can. Oh yeah, you.
Yeah,
can.
he just looks up at the computer.
I got you. Chicken thighs. And
Just
I can't. Yeah, I just become the sort of the shadow. You know, I just walk. You know, say.
This computer just blends into the shadows of this window, and then you see them on the other side in the shadows inside the house.
What do I?
you see two little paws that are like scratching at the window to kind of be like, find a way for us to get it.
You can ping electricity and heat. You can make a laser beam. You can also like zap electricity. So you could shatter open this window. You could also go burn the lock and open the front door.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
But I want to look around first. I want to make sure there's nobody just around.
It's quiet, and you don't know what it smells like. It's quiet.
Can I communicate via my watch?
Too quiet.
Can I
You can't.
I've got to say, it's quiet. It's too quiet, and I can't smell a thing.
can I stick my little adorable little nose through that window?
Fucking cute.
You're looking around this room, and you put your nose up to the window, and then you look back, and Fraz is now on the other side of the window inside the house. You didn't see how it happened.
Good job, Fraz.
Simon, can you see if there's signs of a struggle inside, or if Mr. Tides is even home?
Oh, don't mind if I do.
You want to look around?
I sure do.
All right, you move through this house, which is eerily quiet. You see signs like a plate on a table that still has a little food in it that looks like it's gone a little. And you eventually get to the bedroom where you see a pretty gruesome sight. You see the body of Fishy Tides. Their eyes are hollow. There are vines growing all throughout them. And they look like an effigy, like a tree has grown from their body.
I gotta say, this looks pretty bad.
You weren't gonna say fishy? You.
I gotta say, this looks pretty fishy.
Simon, is anybody in the home? Is anybody in the unit?
At
Well,
that moment, I got
Fra-
sick of Butka's bullshit.
Well, so
I kicked the door open,
well-
and I leaned over to him, and I said, I keep telling you that numbers don't solve crimes. Detective Leadfoot does.
You're right, but I just want to make sure we exercise caution.
Shush your flim-flam mouth.
Can I
Let's
lick
get
the
in there
body?
and look at the evidence.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
let's
lick the
go.
body.
Okay, you lick the body,
Uh-huh.
and your eyes glow, and
nice.
your eye glows, and then goes back to normal.
Does he see it? Does Simon see?
You can decide that.
Sure. Do you want me to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see it.
When my eye glows, it's magenta.
Ooh.
The world is black and white. My eye glows magenta for a moment.
I'm
By
sorry.
golly.
We're in a black and white world.
You are.
Thank you.
I always tell you, I love that purple scary eye.
That looks cool.
That's wild.
You don't see it.
As I said to the cat, chicken.
You see an otherworldly glow that you've never experienced before, but you're new to life, so.
Detective Booker? The cat.
What?
It's I.
Fraz?
Fraz. You glow to magenta. What's up with that?
It
Well,
turned what?
Even naming a color when you've
yeah,
grown
yeah.
when you've grown in a
Turned
world
what?
without color wouldn't.
Do I even know the word for magenta?
Yeah, gosh, you were created in this world, in this environment where color doesn't exist. So
I've gotta
like
say,
you saw
I-
something you've never seen before.
I have perceived something beyond all recognition and understanding.
See, computers don't know all. I always see it when I'm drunk.
Of course, but what's happening to Fraz?
I don't know. I just know it's a thing.
What do I taste? Can I tell like if it's did I taste something magical? Is what I'm asking.
Definitely, you can taste the aftermath of some being that is able to control plant life. You can feel like it wasn't actually the plant life that killed it, though.
Okay. Like this is like
This feels
The
druidic.
plants grew after the murder.
yeah. So this is like the plant equivalent of like when the mob feeds like pigs.
I've got a question.
Great.
I would like to do a scan.
Yes.
I wanna
Well, a scan.
I want a scan of this body.
All right, you start scanning the body, and you can see that the eyes have sunken completely and been like eaten by something. These vines are growing throughout this hollowed body. But your scans show that all of that happened post-mortem, and that actually what caused the death, you can tell, are some asphyxiation marks around the neck. And the face. Almost like something like it was all over.
Smashed it.
Now, I don't know if this fellow was into autoerotic asphyxiation, but I'm sensing there was a strangulation happening here.
Don't give me that look, Jason. No.
What shape are they in on the face?
Dicks?
Gosh.
Is it perhaps a 5-point shape?
As you look closer, you do see 5 points on the face, almost a strange rash in the shape of a star.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're figuring out things
no.
that you don't
Yep.
know about yet. We'll fill you in at the break.
Oh no.
Do you get it?
Well, I gotta say, there's a star shape on the face and some vines growing up. I've never seen a murder like this before. I've also never seen any murders before because I've just come into being.
Well,
But judging by the way, actually, I've got a question for you there, Dungeon Master. Searching the World Wide Blue.
Really good decision. Yes.
Has there been any sort of string of murders reported?
There have been some strange deaths recently.
Some murders, if you
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chimoides?
No one murders
Amongst
anyone.
others, some notable deaths lately took place. You find, what do you want to search exactly? Tell me what you want to know.
Well, I'm searching to see if there's been any recognizable patterns, any sort of star face happening.
When you look at the recent- when
Simon,
you
have
look-
we had reports of murders like this reported
When you look at
elsewhere?
recent deaths,
Yeah.
the ones that popped up in the media were two leads of the werewolf clan that kind of leads this area. Their names were Snarl and Grouch, but neither of them were killed in this manner.
So, Simon, worldwide bleb. As far as we know, this murder is the first of its kind.
As far as I can see.
I could have told you that. I've seen every murder.
Well,
I've seen every murder from no murder to murder.
Now, Fishy is a creature from the lagoon. So Fishy is a goon. And you know Fishy had somewhat of a checkered past with the goons. Used to be a member of the goon family, but has been secluded and exiled for a while now. Which kind of leads to why they have lived a lonely life. But around this time, you hear some unwelcome sounds. The sirens outside from the local police are arriving.
boss, they're here. They're gonna fuck it all up.
At that moment, I knew our case was fucked.
What should we do? We can't be caught here.
He said.
Simon, can you scan an accurate depiction of this entire room?
You're right.
That's
I will
right.
take pictures of this accurate room, and I push Simon and take pictures.
You
See,
can't
I told
push
you
me.
numbers don't do it.
Your
Leadfoot detective, Leadfoot always does.
Your
The
hand
crime
goes-
solver.
hand goes
your
right
hand
through
went
it.
right
Fun
through
fact,
him.
I'm incorporeal.
And I hit your watch.
Stop
Leadfoot
that!
does it
Stop
all.
that! Stop that!
I know. You said you would show and didn't wait for my approval.
I take my watch off and just hold it above Led's reach.
Click, clack, click, clack, click,
I
clack.
would-
I climb up your arm and I start tapping on the
Stop it!
on the light.
What the hell is... Oh,
So it looks
God.
like from the outside looking in, it looks like Morse code is happening in the.
I would sure like.
What the hell is going on in here?
He said police.
Oh, Detective
Chief Slammer?
Foot. Detective Foot. I should have known that you'd be involved in this. Another person dead under your watch. Is that what I'm seeing?
I should have known it was a star shape. Your police are just as crooked as the crooks.
You have no jurisdiction to be in here right now. You are breaking the law, and I would love to take you down.
Seems like a lot of star-shaped evidence for a cold-hearted, blooded
Get
murderer.
out, Foot! You're nothing but trouble, and take this no good has-been with you.
And I walk out, and my assistant followed.
And I turn around and I just, yeah! And I walk out
hide.
too.
What the hell is that?
No, I hide.
Oh.
Yeah, get back in my watch. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I'm in there.
And then I look over at Booker, and I lean in nice and close on the way out. And I say, little does he know. Little does he know. I tampered the evidence.
Well, okay.
So now, there's nothing to find unless we find it. Good thing I got this pictures. All these pictures.
Where should we go
Where
next?
are we?
Outside the house.
On the porch of this house, you see a man throwing like Polaroid photos around, and then a weird cat chicken just rolling in the photos, playing with them like a cat toys.
That's right, French fries. Roll in the evidence and pick it back up for Daddy.
Now, I'd like to ask.
Simon.
Can I scan the area for a quiet place to meet?
Of course you can.
So I do.
And you can just appear there as well.
Great.
What is it? Where is it?
You are inside the room hiding while they get out.
No, I'm trying to find an area for all of us to go to. Maybe a speakeasy, if you will.
Oh. Okay.
No,
Or a
where?
shady park
A shady
or something.
park, someplace fun and secretive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carnival.
Yeah.
There's a
convent.
tavern not so far away from here.
A tavern,
Yeah.
like a pub.
Yeah, like a pub.
Interesting. An old watering hole.
A little water. Okay.
What's
yeah.
it? Simon, what's it? What we know the area. What's it called?
Oh, it's called Flibs.
It's Flibs. I knew that it
Flibs.
was. It would have. I told you it would have been
Yes,
Flibs. He would have
Flibs
only
is
found
good.
it.
And we all
All
knew
right,
it was
let's go
Flibs.
Chief. Let's go to
All
Flibs,
of us
and we'll
equally.
figure out what to do next.
And he looked at me with that big, doe-eyed, stupid stare, as he always did.
It's just my face.
God, he's
Little did
beautiful.
he know, it was so stupid.
Now I do have to say,
but convincing, right?
Come on,
according to the
Booker.
worldwide blib, the owner of what I just called it,
Flibs.
Flibs.
Everyone knows it's
Mi-
Flibs.
Everybody knows Flibs, owned by a one Mr. Flibbs.
Mr. Flibbs.
It's S apostrophe.
It's apostrophe.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
According to these reviews on the World Wide Web, well, he's a shady character himself. We
Indeed.
must be wary.
All right.
No one traffics onions like the Flibbses.
At this point, I'd point out that you are detectives, and you all have sources that you can call upon. That is what your relationships are there for. You two have kind of different relationships written out.
Yeah.
But those are for you guys to progress the story forward, should you wish to discuss this and find out more about this mystery.
While they're sitting by a telephone booth trying to figure out who to call, Fraz is playing with a trash bag that has like writing on it, like an old shopping bag, and just like ripping it apart.
Perfect.
What does it sound like? Oh. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
I'll take one.
Led,
Yeah, Booker.
I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna pick you up a order of your favorite onion rings.
That's right.
Okay. So I'll be right back.
Great.
And I go over to the telephone booth around the corner in the dark bar. Drop a nickel in. And I phone up Carla Carusa.
It's hard to call Carla.
Oh, can I just call maybe like
Carla's people.
Yeah.
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 I have a thing for this. The trash bag has been, or the shopping bag has been appropriately ripped up, and a little, you feel a little pause on you, and then just a little thing of the thank you that just says Hank
The thank you?
on the shopping bag. I tore the T and the U off, and it's just Hank.
Oh, okay.
Hank.
Thank you. And I set it right down and I pat it and I go back to the phone call to call Carla's.
Hey, this is Hank.
What were you handing me? Who's Hank? What's happening? I have no idea what's happening.
The pet is weird.
I'm just trying to call
He's
Carla's
a pet that gives us clues.
people.
Yeah, and Hank.
But I
was-
already know who they are. I don't need help. Do I?
Who knows?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you're calling Hank.
Okay. I call Hank. Hank. It's Bluebird.
Bluebird, what are you doing?
I need
You shouldn't be calling us here.
I need to talk to Carla.
You can't talk to Carla, okay?
I think there's a new. I think there's someone moving in on her territory.
Hold on a second.
You can put me on hold.
All right, Carla says she'll come on over. She'll see you.
What was that?
She says, "Come on over. She'll see you."
I can't. I'm with Leadfoot. I just have to talk to her really quick on the phone.
No, you don't talk to her on the phone. You see her in person. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Meanwhile, I was on the phone, and I picked it up from under the table. And I called my mole in the police force. And,
What's up?
hey, mole.
Yeah, it's me, the mole.
Yeah, I know. Your name is Mole, Mole.
I'm also a mole.
What do the police got to say about this?
Oh, you want to know about what happened to Fishy, huh?
What do they find, little
It's
buddy?
real interesting because I hear that Slammer, Chief Slammer, has been prepping up some sort of sale of a large order of boomsticks.
Boomsticks, you say?
He was gonna use Fishy to sell the boomsticks to the wolves, is what I heard, which is pretty strange because Slammer, he don't like the wolves.
That's very interesting. What else you got?
That's all I got now, buddy.
I gotta go. Booker's coming back,
Also,
and I
be
gotta tell him a
careful
lie.
because Slammer. Oh, bye.
And I come back with onion rings and a bunch of pints, some pints.
You might not be the smartest, Booker, but you're a good friend. Thanks for the onion rings.
I am the smartest. You're welcome, boss.
You're always learning every day, and I'm more proud of you as I am ashamed.
I wish I could taste things.
Okay, so
What does Simon say to do next, little buddy?
what do you think we should do? What does your instinct tell you?
We gotta check out Carla.
You also have a special ability called what's your special ability?
Intuition?
Intuition, yeah. You do have gumption. So if you ever want to see what your intuition says, you can roll a d20. And on a 10 or higher, your intuition will always help.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, your intuition is telling you that
It's plus 10, right?
it's... What?
Oh, roll a d20 and then...
Yeah,
10 or
it just
10
it
plus.
just needs to be 10 plus. So
Okay.
anything higher than 10 or higher.
You know what my gut is telling me to do, as I said to the camera?
You do feel like something's off here. There was something strange about the police. You're even surprised they would have gone to check that out.
There's something strange going on here, even about the police, and that why they went to go check it out here.
Maybe Carla does know more about it.
Maybe Carla does know more about it.
You want to go talk to Carla?
We're gonna go talk to Carla.
All right, sure.
It's an uneasy truce, but she stays down by the swamps, and I like going to it.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good lead as any. Let's go.
I know, and I know her better than you, so don't talk too much, and she won't shoot you in the face.
Of course, yes.
Down.
Are we going in a car?
Yeah. We have, they're like
Is it like a Roger
car-like.
Rabbit style?
Everything's run by magic, but everything else looks suspiciously like 1920s.
Or like a carriage, but pulled by nothing.
With like little smokes. They have little cauldrons that push out smoke, kind of like...
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Wait, can we get an inner monologue of you in the car ride?
Okay, hold on. You don't monologue often, Booker.
The cauldrons at the top are bubbling, so it sounds like a.
Hold on one second.
Let me get this thing started. Having trouble.
Okay. IH over omega, where omega RT is the wave function of the particle at position R, and time is h reduced Planck constant, and m is the mass of the particle, where v vector R is the potential energy at position R, where v epsilon is the Lapticon operator.
And
That's
I
my
thought to
monologue.
myself, why does he mumble like that out loud all the time? No
I'm
wonder.
a computer, and even I think this guy's a square.
And while I'm doing that in my head, I'm envisioning. Oh, what can I be inventing? I'm envisioning a retractable staircase that's portable,
Of course, you've been working on the retractable portable staircase.
and it fits in a briefcase.
Yeah, of course it does. You are a gadget person, and you love making gadgets.
Yeah.
As you look wistfully off into the thing, towards the night sky, I sit on your lap, and it looks like I'm coughing up a hairball, but it's an egg that's just in your little hands. And then by the time you can focus back on me again, I'm back in his lap.
And I just have an egg in my hand.
You just have an egg. It's pretty heavy for an egg.
Booker, I want you to think a list of questions while you juggle that egg.
Yes, sir. Where do I put this egg? This is our car, yeah?
Can I scan the egg?
Can I drop the glove box open where there's a nice little carton?
Would you like to scan the egg?
I want to scan the egg.
Oh, scan away.
Your system malfunctions for a second and reboots. When you come back, you feel...
Don't jinx it.
When you come back, you feel you've never felt anything like it before.
Well, I haven't felt a lot of things before, but I can say without a doubt, that egg is fucked up.
I told you that flim-flam computer couldn't work. The only way to do it is to crack it over yourself like
I-
any would.
I
Anybody
try
would.
to open the glove compartment. It doesn't open.
I'd
I
be
try to open
careful with
again,
that head.
And I kick it and it opens. And there's a small little carton where I've just been putting all of
The eggs,
his
the-
eggs.
they each look very different.
Oh, okay.
But none of them have ever broken, but none
Yeah.
of them have ever hatched.
And it's one of those. It's a 6-pack. It's not a 12. And this is the 5th one.
You put it in, and you swear you like feel the whole thing like shake a little, and then when you put it in, it stops.
Okay. And I close the glove box. It falls open. Close it again. It falls open. Like
No,
kick
I-
it.
Kick it.
And it
I've got
stays
a-
shut.
You hear a noise.
Yeah. Oh, wait. And then I get really down on myself because I've tried to fix it so many times and I can't fix it.
The one gadget you
The
can't
one
do.
thing I can't fix is this fucking glove compartment.
This glove compartment was always proof that he can't fix shit.
It doesn't take long for you guys to pull up to a pretty gaudy-looking condominium in the outside of the swamps. It's pretty humid. There are palm trees and other humid tropical plants around.
Birds of paradise.
Every time we pulled up to this swamp hole, I always thought to myself, man, for someone with a lot of money, that is a lot of bad taste.
There are some fishies standing guard outside of this establishment. They're wearing suits. They look very professional for fish people.
It always smelled like Armani and sweat.
I go from 4 legs up to 2, and I kind of brush myself off like I'm gonna be a fancy little gentleman for all the people in suits.
The cat always got
Oh,
excited,
okay.
and so did my assistant.
Simon, we are going into the home of Carla Carusa. I don't know how she feels about being recorded, being watched, being observed. Best keep a low profile.
Got it.
Boop. You want to go into the watch?
Whatever you want to do, but
Yeah, you don't
just
have
keep
to.
a low profile.
I'll hide on the watch for a little bit.
The
For just a little
goons.
while.
The goons see you,
Southern or no?
and they look a little confused, and then they look over and see Booker, and they go,
Yeah.
And I always make sure to stay just behind Leadfoot's shoulder as his assistant, but also to like.
And I always mistake them waving you in for waving me in.
Correct. Yep.
after you're done.
Would you like some more?
Oh yes, please.
Well, look who comes to see me. Oh, and you brought the detective. Detective Leadfoot. It's funny. You only ever come here when you want something.
Of course, you're a criminal. I solved the criminal's crimes. Luckily, we got a truce.
A criminal? That's some fancy words. Those are mean things to say, Detective. Oh.
Say, Carla, you got a drink? Thanks, baby.
Wait a second. Now, don't tell me, Booker, that you're working with this one.
Can I? Where are we? Where we're talking?
Yeah, you're in her condominium.
Like where? Like are we? Like in? But it's huge, right? She's super rich.
It's huge, but she lives in a really gaudy but small apartment.
Okay.
But it is her
Like-
building.
Like it would be hot pink walls.
And flamingos
if
and
color
like
existed,
like
yeah.
plastic flamingos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Florida.
Very Florida.
very gross Miami.
Very I'm like I have money, but for some reason I won't move out of my tiny condo.
Yeah.
It's in the Keys.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
It's in the Keys.
She likes the location.
What, you want construction out in the Keys?
Every time we walked in that place, I always
Please,
thought to
hurricane.
myself, how strange to go from Armani and sweat to the smell of placenta.
Miss Carusa, is that
Miss
a-
Carusa?
Is that a bolognese?
Miss Carusa?
Is that a bolognese I smell in your
come
kitchen?
To... You're testing me. You're testing me, Booker. Miss Carusa, you call me auntie like I always told you.
I would love to
That's news
see-
to you, Mr. Leadfoot. You did not know that Booker was related to the head of the mafia.
Pap, 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 pap. You just hear noise going towards the bolognese.
I would love to.
You need something to eat? Yes, you look very thin, darling, very thin. You should have listened to me when I gave you that career advice. And now you're with this one. He's very rude. He's very rude. Do you want some food?
You know I always do, Carla.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm a cheap date and I love bolognese.
Leadfoot, I have to tell you something.
What is it? And it better be smart.
It is. Carla's my aunt. I'm related to the Carusas.
Listen, she may be a criminal, but she's got a sense of morality. And I love that in a woman. I love breast to the floor and morality to the sky.
I can hear you in the kitchen, and it's very rude.
Okay, now I want to watch the window and actually monologue. That was easy. Too easy. Leadfoot never lets things go by so easily. I have to keep my guard up, even around my boss. Boy, I'm in a pickle.
You feel a scratch in your calf.
Oh God, that damn cat again.
And then I look out of the window right next to him. And I go, and I thought I was the only one who monologued out loud.
Yeah, it just winds up just enough that he's right next to me.
He was thinking right next to me.
All the way to the floor.
Tips.
All right, now you
he
come
was
out. You
thinking
come
all
out. We
it's
can be
nighttime now,
friendly. It's getting there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, what brings you out to my humble? By the way, look at my new mugs. And she shows you these they look like a mug, but it's on a flamingo leg.
Amazing.
It's a cup.
Yeah.
Auntie C.
Not many like it, by the way.
I show her my tummy.
Oh, okay. You're sitting on her lap already, and she got big nails.
Auntie C, I think we have a problem.
What?
Someone's off and some people.
I think someone's encroaching on the goons' territory.
We came through Mida.
What do you mean? Who?
Led, pull out your pictures.
That's right, because Led's always got the evidence.
Fishy.
And also, I just tapped my watch for Simon to provide a little bit more context
And
on the tabletop.
I go onto her wall and I pull tacks out of my pocket and I stab them into her wall.
Oh my god! I'm so embarrassed.
Also, when you asked me to lay down, what are you asking me to lay down?
More of the forensic scans that you took.
Show her your tummy.
This is some very impressive technology.
Well,
can I have this, by the way? How much do you want for this watch? I think this thing looks
It's on a trial loan. If I like it, I'll let you know where I got it.
Okay. I could use one of those.
I lick her hand as she's petting me.
I also pop.
You see her whole history,
Uh-huh.
and you see this broken child who grew up without parents and had to make herself into the person that she is.
Mm-hmm.
She does have a sense of justice about her, and she does have a sense of morality, but she lives in a very dangerous world.
Great. I keep my eyelids closed.
Also,
Closed.
also, as I lay down stuff, I actually sort of become a figure again, and I look kind of like I could be related to her. And I start laying things down as well.
Oh, this is good. This is very good.
Isn't it good? How are you, darling?
Oh, how am I? How are you? And where did you get this? You're not even real, and I'm jealous.
So here's all the information. Here's what I got here.
Oh no, not fishy.
Yeah, he
that's
went
a real
down.
Shame. That's a real shame. You know, he has a difficult past with the mafia. Fishy.
But look at the way that he was killed.
That's
asphyxiation and overgrown vines and vegetation. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I never have. I'll tell you something. It's pretty suspicious. I can tell you a little about Fishy. Now, Fishy used to be a member of the family. You know what I mean? And then Fishy had a best friend, and they did a job together, and they were caught. And Fishy told the police everything.
He was a rat.
Squealer.
Normally
was a fish.
with rats. Well, normally we're not too friendly to rats, but there was some. Well, Fishy's best friend was sleeping with Fishy's wife, and the cops found that out, and they used it during the negotiations. Fishy got so upset, he told them everything. we didn't know quite what to do after that because, well, Fishy was always good to us, and we didn't want to send him off when we could understand how hurt that must have made him feel. But we also can't ignore the fact that he turned his back on the family. So we exiled him, but we let him continue to breathe. We haven't seen much from him yet since. I do tell you this, Fishy's wife passed away a couple months after he got out of jail, and
Oh my
everyone
God.
thinks that was Fishy who
He killed his own wife?
she was sleeping with his best friend.
Oh my god.
Who would want Fishy dead? What enemies did he have?
I think a lot of people wouldn't mind to see Fishy dead, but he also was a recluse. It's hard to tell.
Was he a blackmailer, or why would people want him dead? What was wrong?
Because he was a rat.
Oh, because he squealed.
He was a fish.
I'll tell you this. Whoever
Fishy rat.
wanted them dead, it wasn't one of my guys.
I'm gonna do a little scan.
Now, if you think that there's something coming for us, you let me know, okay?
Carla, in times like these, you got to protect yourself. I said to her as I thought, man, that's an ugly cup.
Hey, take some pasta when you leave.
You know, I always do, Carla.
I know you do.
Thanks, Auntie Carla. I don't think you have a reason to be worried, but just be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Get your guns out.
Post an extra.
She said, yeah, you never know who you can trust. So the cops, the wolves, oof. Which one's worse? I don't know anymore.
Well, we're going to hit up the wolves next.
I scanned the pasta to get the recipe.
It's incredibly complicated. And
What's the one secret ingredient?
you tell us.
Spices from the Olga.
The one secret ingredient she's got is essence of an auntie's love.
I knew it!
The team,
And also the Parmesan is very special.
No, special Parmesan.
as you
That's news to me.
as you are heading out, you start Mage Pewter. You start seeing all sorts of activity through the local media. You see news articles popping. You see that the police are going wild with the discussion. There's another dead body. And this time, you're shocked to find out it's famed Magitech inventor Sparks Flying. We're going to take a break, and we will see you after and continue this mystery.
You're chained up again with a curse, and the nightmares are trying to eat you. You're annoyed and the screaming is lame. You just wanna make it through. And when the world is getting on your case, and you don't see an easy escape, well, I got the answer for you. Just listen to me and I'll tell you. We will bury their charisma. Come on, kill them with your wisdom. European intelligence won't save them from our offense. Kill it with the kiss and burn it with the fireball. Burn it with the fireball. Burn it with the fireball. We're gonna seal it with the kiss and burn it with the fireball.
Hey, I'm Harold the Monkey from Haggling Heralds. You probably know me best from my paw, which granted your wishes, but with ironic and horrifying twists.
My son came back from the dead, but he was a lawyer!
Well, I'm back, and you better believe that I got a deal for you.
What?
It's my foot.
Aw, give me that bomb!
That's right, a genuine monkey foot. My foot plays songs you can't remember. Yes. Then it kills you. Yes. But wait, there's more.
What? Tell him your dick.
It's my left kneecap.
Give me that bomb!
My left kneecap will score you a major hottie. Yum yum diddle please. And then they'll kill you. Yes. We're taking that right to the bog. Whoa, how do I stay in business. Here's another deal.
What? He's gonna sell you his dick.
No, stop. It's my right ear.
Yes.
My right ear will make you the greatest artist in the world.
I don't know what that is.
But anyone who looks at your art will kill you. Bonk, bonk, goose.
Now sell him your dick.
Okay, let's get that guy out of here. I'm gonna buy stuff at
Haggle
Haggle
and
and
Harrods.
where business is rad because business is me.
Every single hour in the Summer Kingdom, a familiar is beaten or abused. 3,000 familiars were rescued last year, but for hundreds of others, help came too late. Hi, I'm Maris Laughlin. Will you cast Spare the Dying for a helpless familiar? Every day, countless magical rabbits, cats, and mini-dragons are abused, beaten, and neglected, and they're crying out for your help. For just 3 Shekners a month, that's only 12 Googlax a day, you'll help rescue familiars from their abusers, provide food, shelter, HP bonuses, and yes, even love. Teleport or send a speed raven with your money order in the next 30 minutes, and you'll receive this beautiful sack tied to a stick for free. Right now, there's a familiar who needs mass cure wounds. Your parchment says, here's an extra D8. Please help right now. Is this terrifyingly dark and impressively creepy castle all yours?
Every single evil stone.
But there's no way you can afford all this, Sebastian. I don't believe you.
What?
I know how much money your father left you. You're a liar.
No, it's a layer. Welcome to Larry's Layers. We've got everything. Dank castles, dank caves, dank basements, and much, much more. You want a layer? Come to Larry's Layers, where we got the layer for you.
I needed a bog to take the village children so I could drink their blood and steal their souls. Larry's Layers helped me find the right cottage in my price point to leave their lifeless meat sacks. Thanks, Larry!
Larry found me this waterfall with a cave of bats behind it. I call it my cave of bats. Thanks, Larry.
Bridge, good! Larry, good! At Larry's Layers, we set you up with all your first-class layer needs. Never be caught in a second-rate layer again. Come on down and tell them Larry sent you.
You're a liar!
No, it's a layer. Larry's Layers.
Off Woodpath 60 by the Mossy Knoll.
Hey everybody, it's me, Wanda Wonderful from Wanda Wonderful's Wood.
And me, Woody Woodley from Woody Woodley's Wands.
Reminding y'all once again that Woody Woodley sells wands.
And Wanda sells wonderful wood.
No, I'm Wanda Wonderful and I sell wood, Woodley.
It's Woody, Wandley.
Wanda.
Oh no, that's you. Oh, Goblin's giving us the 30-second sign. We gotta finish or he'll cut us off.
He wouldn't do that, would he?
What?
No, I'm asking you, Woody.
What?
No, I'm trying to ask you. Oh my God, never mind.
Okay, so I'm Woody Woodley and I sell Wanda.
What?
No, wait, can we do this over?
No, this is live.
Oh my God, this is...
Listen, I sell wood, he sells wands, that's it. I feel like we're beating a dead unicorn now.
And the Goblin's giving us the 5-second sign.
Cool. This was definitely worth it. So I'm Wanda Wonderful.
And I'm Woody Woodley.
And I sell wonderful watts. Fuck.
Wanda, what the
Oh, won't you come and join our subscriber family and see the fun we give out happily? Come get freaky, come get super naughty. We love our subscriber family.
Oh my gosh, I think I played music throughout. Welcome back.
That's all right.
I may have played music throughout our commercial break. You did not. Okay, good. Welcome back. Okay, the story so far, because it's a mystery, I do want to keep the facts straight. So, Fishy
It's a big mystery.
Fishy
the biggest
Tides
mystery.
has been murdered, and a friend of yours wishes for you to find out what happened. Actually, she doesn't know that he's been murdered yet. She just suspected that something was wrong.
We haven't told her.
So you guys went and looked into the situation. You saw that very bizarre. The body had been suffocated, and then vines had grown throughout it. Shortly after you arrived, the police arrived, seeming very nervous to see you there and very interested in this situation, which you think normally they might have ignored because it was not a friend of theirs. You guys called...
Oh, their behavior was weird?
Their behavior was weird, too. The fact that they showed up that fast was weird to both of you.
Because it's them acting like a police department instead of a racket.
Exactly. You also, from her recollection, she said she called the police and they hung up on her immediately.
Right. So they have no reason to know to come here.
Something, So yeah, she thought they were ignoring her, but then they showed up.
Wait, this is the new place, the new murder?
No, this is the first murder.
Oh, got it.
So the police show up. You guys talk to the police, get out of there. And you called your contact at the police department, which is a mole, which is an actual talking mole that lives.
It's a mole named Mole.
He's a pet of one of the officers, but you always gave him scritches and munchies, and he loves that. So he told you that there was some plan that the police chief was going to sell weapons to the wolves. And he was using Fishy to do it because the wolves don't trust the police. But he doesn't know why, because the police don't like the wolves. He doesn't know why they would be doing that. Oh. You guys went to check the head of the mafia, Carla, and she said that Fishy used to be a mafia member, but has not been for a while because he went and lied to the police and told the police stuff. Then the police... I'll add this detail in because she should have told you this too. He should have gotten life, but instead he got a short He took a little short sentence and was set free. When he was set free, the mafia decided not to kill him because they were sympathetic to his justification of how the police cracked him by telling him that his wife was having an affair. So they instead exiled him and said, you don't talk to any of us, you don't get to see any of us ever again, you're out of the family, which to them is second worst thing to death. So that's where we're at currently, and then you get notified by your new extremely resourceful computer that another death has occurred. This is the death of Sparks Fine. Someone is reporting on it, but it sounds like it's an individual who found this right now, and the police haven't even reached the estate yet.
Well,
So the news is reporting
It's
on
breaking.
it, and the police don't even know about it yet.
It's breaking. It's breaking news from a individual source. So you're seeing it as it's coming out.
So everyone's getting the same information at the same time.
Now, who might this source be?
Well, it's on the World Wide Blib.
Oh, it's on the World Wide Blib. Well, my creator, my.
Oh yes, you would catch this really quick. That was the person who created this technology is the next victim.
Where Simon, do you know where your creator where they live?
You know where Sparks is, yeah.
Chief, should we go?
Simon was doing a good job.
You were looking forward to meeting your creator.
Ever since you woke me up several hours ago, my own real purpose has just been to meet Sparks. I think it's all of our...
It's in your prime directives is to meet him personally. It's her. To meet her personally and to...
She made me. It's like Mama's gone. Not Mama. Oh boy. All right. Well,
you feel like somewhere in your programming, parts of you will never truly be unlocked because your directives stated that you had to meet her first.
I want to see if I can access whatever feed might be at the house, whatever other mage pewter thing. I want to just
Yeah.
zoom.
Sparks had a personal mage beater.
Yeah, so I want to head over and just try to.
You try to connect and it's just static. Like something bad happened over there.
The bleb.
Simon, you've been saying what for 20 minutes? What's going on?
Well, Sparks, my creator's dead. I don't know why. I'm just the news is breaking as I'm speaking. My whole purpose was to meet her.
Simon, nothing's harder than losing your mother in this world. When mine was murdered by goats when I was 10, it was just horrible. This mysterious mystery really took a turn that day. We left the house of Bolognese, coming from a meeting with my on and off again girl, with eyes like marbles and tits like bowling balls. I thought to myself, wow, it's been a rough day. Man, I've gotten drunk. My assistant is a catch-22. He's stupid, but he's smart for using the computer. So let's get on with it, drive fast, and get another drink.
Well, if we're all sharing, when my mother died.
Time to go. Scratch.
All right, you guys pull up to Sparks' place. Ooh, it looks like the cops just beat you. They are securing the perimeter. How do we want to react? Looking around, you would definitely notice that the chief's vehicle is not here yet.
Get that numbers flim-flam computer out.
Should we talk to them or should we find another way inside?
Is this a home?
So this is like a mansion, more like a palace. This is a very wealthy person.
This is Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, exactly. And
Steve Jobs.
and lots of magitech around this building. Almost impossible to break into.
Are there like neon
Simon?
signs or anything?
Neon signs? Well,
I don't know how like, is this like a mansion? Is this like a brownstone kind of jam, or is it like a?
everything's kind of, everything's kind of gothic. I would say very.
I picture this was like a little out of town.
Okay,
Forest.
little out of town,
Like
forest.
Wayne Manor vibes.
Yeah, I exactly. Like think like
Perfect. Chef's kiss.
Adam's Family.
Pizza hands.
Like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of vibe.
Okay.
Simon, how do you feel about causing a ruckus a block away?
Well, don't mind if I do.
How do you feel about blowing up a house?
I've done it.
Well, let's.
Exactly. You're right. We should blow up a house.
Oh my
You've been awake for like 5 hours. What do you mean you've blown up a house?
Don't ask questions you're not ready to know. The answer's 2. I blow up a house.
Booker,
blow
you
up-
might be out of a job soon.
You blow up the house? Well,
No,
I'm
not
sorry.
that house.
Not that house, a house a block away.
What? I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Why are you blowing up
Here,
a house?
Wait,
Simon, wait, hold on.
we're going to rewind and replay the moment.
I'm
like
going to
to-
push restrictions on my watch
Well,
for 1 second.
the detective over here said blow up a house a
I said,
block
Simon,
away.
how do you feel about blowing up a house a block away?
So I just agreed.
All right, so you see him going into action mode and
Yep.
you push pause.
I push the code
Oh,
of
I'm
pause.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe you think
Speaking of-
blowing up a random person's house is not a good idea.
I do.
Speaking of pause,
Oh my god.
you may or may not notice that Fraz is
With a speechless character, things like that are very important.
Speaking of pause.
is gone. He's not around. But do I need to do a stealth roll for the lights and sirens to start going off in one of the police cars?
You're a strange. Wait, you want to like trigger a car? I don't need much of a roll from you. You guys don't see this animal in one of the other cars going.
It's like like when there's like a completely different like a felt covered.
I sure do.
Like pointer, just going like.
But as it
that.
happens,
Oh, sure.
the car alarm starts to go off, and the guards in front of the place, who are currently getting ready to secure the perimeter, they start to gather around and look at what could have caused it.
Are the magic cars also like manipulatable by someone like Simon?
Absolutely.
So
They use Magitech, and you can tap into that stuff.
So I would like to take off the restrictions.
Now blow up that house.
No! I put them right back on!
Now,
I walk over to the other side where my boss can't yell.
I say, if you'd like to, for me not to take commands from any voice, you can put that restriction on.
I am smarter than that, and I should have thought of that.
Booker, you are not in charge here. I'm in command. Now blow up that house.
I open my general settings and I push mute for
Only listen to you.
Oh yeah, no, I just push mute for that one.
Okay.
But only for commands. He'll still listen to you. But
Honestly, sure, I understand. That guy's.
I'm standing right here. Say it faster so I can kill
Simon.
Well, I think you're a little bit of a.
Simon, will you please
you. Blow up that house.
Will you please release the brakes in the car that Fraz is currently turning the alarm on, and let it roll down the hill?
Little did he know there was a small child being pushed in a carriage by their mother.
The mother is very quick. Don't worry.
Yeah, I do said I sort of like whoop whoop, but it does in fact look like, as I do that, another little like silhouetted shadow comes over and like click click.
Okay, you come over and you manipulate this car, and
sure do.
it starts this magic car, and it starts to roll backwards. And
Wait, roll for mother and child in carriage.
Police. Oh my God, they both got nat 20s. They were perfect.
No, roll it.
Isn't that crazy? Both of them completely.
Roll it.
I did, both nat 20s. And so they both were incredible. People, you look down and they're singing in their praise. And all the cops are just completely distracted as this goes on, and the crowds are screaming as the car starts to roll down this hill. What are we doing?
You feel Fraz in your arms.
Walk right in the front door with a bottle of whiskey.
Can we walk in? Is the
Give me a
shield
stealth
and the
check.
magic?
Give me a stealth check with advantage. Okay. Stealth is Dex.
Dex. 13.
That's a 9.
Into the house you go. You don't need one.
23.
You you just bloop into the house. And as you're walking in, you're the last one to walk into the house, and a hand comes on your shoulder, and a cop says, "Hey, it's you. You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be so stupid. Now go get your boss."
The chief has warned us about you.
Where's the chief?
He's not here yet, but he'll
So
be here.
then you can't tell me no.
He'll be here any minute, and you are not going in this house.
I'm already walking in until the chief gets here.
You are not going in this house, or I'm going to get all of my fellow
They're not even
officers.
here. It's only you.
Can I do a thing that we've done before, where I swap, basically tap out, and I get legalese with this guy while he goes to investigate?
Okay. Give me let's do a persuasion. That's charisma.
Okay.
I looked to camera and I thought to myself, if he would have only blown up the house.
Can I give the help action by being adorable?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
Advantage, baby.
Not that charismatic. 7.
Wait,
No, did
with
you
with
did you roll
advantage?
advantage?
Oh, did I roll advantage?
I give you help.
He gave you help by
Help.
being adorable.
Not that one.
How you doing?
That's a cheers, everybody. So we're gonna use my other roll. We'll use my other roll, which was a 7.
Cheers, everyone.
There's no plus anything on it?
Well,
That's with the plus?
well, the 1 is a 1, and the 7's with the plus.
And I looked to the camera again and I thought, if he'd only blown up the house.
As they're arguing, what are you doing? And what are you doing?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Well,
You can see that while they're arguing, they're not noticed. They never noticed you. They never noticed either of you.
I look to you like I'm gonna follow where'd he go? Where would the murder be?
right. How about me and little kitty? Little.
Well, you have in your database access to the blueprints of this building, so you can actually know exactly where your creator is. The office is the 4th floor.
Great. I say, hey, little kitty cat.
I almost beat you there.
Shall we? Like beat me? Oh, sure. I run. I chase the cat. I go to where I need to go because I can do it instantaneously.
You can instantaneously move, and yet, as you do, you instantaneously move, and the cat's already there.
How the fuck? Now,
Up with you.
now, I've got to say, little kitty cat, you're quite the mystery. And I've got access to the World Wide Web.
I like my butt.
Downstairs, there is a three-way argument.
Yeah.
Well, the two of us and him just talking to the camera. Yeah. And he's saying, now, I'm not a lawyer, but you will have to wait until the chief gets here.
As per Sector 7, I
Upstairs. You guys.
Boy, did Booker look stupid for not blowing up the house.
You guys are looking at what looks like the other side of an explosion. This place looks like it's been completely destroyed and blown up. Sparks is dead. Her eye sockets are empty. There are vines growing throughout her body. And you can see some weird indentations on the face. What do you want to do?
We see what we see, what we saw, we've seen what we've seen before.
I lick the face.
I also lick the face.
You see the cat lick the face, and the cat's eyes go purple. And you experience this person's life. They built themselves up from nothing. They have a public view of equality and love for all the various races. And in this continent, Universalia, there are big divisions amongst the races. There are vampires here. There are werewolves here. There are invisible people who are called the unseen. There are kind of Frankenstein types. They're called the reanimated. There are the lagoons, which are the fish people. So like, there's quite a gang vibe in this whole continent.
Yeah.
And Sparks had a kind of outward persona.
Is Sparks just human, or was Sparks...
Sparks is a vampire.
Vampire. Okay, yeah, right.
And so Sparks...
Do we live in a world where there's no just humans?
There are humans here.
Are we humans?
You can make that decision for yourself.
Oh, no, I'm not, because
You're a fish person.
Carla Carusa's my aunt, so I'm a fish person.
You're a very handsome fish.
Oh, you're a fish person.
I'm a fish person.
Yeah. Shape of water, baby.
Yeah, you can decide. You can be a human. There are humans because the universal monsters hunt humans, So there are humans here. But anything you've seen in any Universal movie would be the black and white ones are welcome here.
Cool. Yeah. I'm one of those creatures from Pitch Perfect.
What?
From Pitch Perfect. The singers.
Yeah, no, like the little half chicken, half cats from Pitch Perfect.
What?
I know.
Yeah, you're confusing all of us. I was also
That
like,
is such a good joke.
there's that shade.
Yeah.
There she is. Rachel?
Oh yeah, I'm fully gonna. I think Rachel has to be my favorite thing.
Well, she just got pulled in with Sowney, so now she's like more in the plot.
She's even more horrible.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that's another story.
Wait,
for
Rachel?
another
Do we
night.
mean Lauren?
We mean Lauren. Sorry.
Lauren.
We mean
We
Lauren.
were talking
Her
about
name
Rachel
was
McAdams.
Rachel.
Your name
but then we
was
changed it to
Rachel, and then we
Lauren.
changed
Don't
it to
worry
Lauren.
about it. Things are confusing.
Okay, you guys see
You're
this
a cat.
completely destroyed place, and so you get the sense that they lived this really great outside life. She lived this really like public life, but you see also images of her with vampires, like basically down with the other races kind of stuff.
Oh, wow.
That's what you see.
Okay.
If you guys want to give me a perception roll, I'll take one for both of you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh
do.
sure, yeah, because I'm in there.
Not
Yo, no, not you.
No, you're
You're
not.
down there
Not
arguing with the.
You can do it if you want.
Now, what you don't know about us being in that house.
Oh, 7.
Okay, you,
I'm a computer.
Cat.
How can I not know?
Cat, you're observing the body. You fail to notice that just on one side of this, and it looks like the room, like a giant explosion hit the middle of the room. You can see that there were probably some pretty heavy defenses in this room that Spark had for themselves.
Right.
And that's probably what caused this giant explosion. But whatever it was, it still got to them. And they are, just as the other person is dead, you see a broken pair of glasses.
It's rude.
You know that Sparks didn't wear glasses.
You see me sniffing.
You see the cat turkey sniffing, and like you see that you never would have noticed. There's this like almost invisible because it's just against the carpet. Just pair of spectacles.
Well, that's mighty bizarre.
I show you my tummy.
I'll show you mine.
Oh.
I give a respectful nod. Finally, someone gets it.
I relay to.
Your teammates are
to-
downstairs arguing to keep the police at bay while you buy you
right.
some time here. So
Right,
like,
okay, so well, this is mighty.
So if you feel like
I
you
take
have
a
enough-
picture. I scan everything.
you scan.
I scan everything.
Do you want to analyze these spectacles?
I do. I want to analyze them so bad.
So these spectacles have traces.
Blanche Devereaux is
I guess.
Yeah.
They have traces of salt water on them,
So,
and a residue that matches that of a starfish.
well, this is mighty odd. But this sure explains
They
the
are-
5 points on the face.
They are cracked, and as Sparks didn't wear glasses, it's safe to assume that these belong to someone else, which means perhaps the perps were also injured in whatever.
I've
did
got
this.
a weird question. Did this starfish wear glasses?
Well, that sounds impossible.
Sure does.
Maybe it's someone who can control the ocean or sea creatures.
They are.
There aren't a lot of places nearby that have salt water. In fact, the only one you can think of would be the Oceanic. It's a water-themed casino that has an impressive collection of sea life and a quite large aquarium. It's owned, only casino that isn't owned by the Goons. It's owned by an unseen family, and the daughter happens to be an ex of Booker. You also see something
Was that you?
on the body. On the body, you see in one of the pockets there is a small device. It's you feel it's significant. You don't know what it is.
I eat it.
You eat it.
Well, like in a way.
You eat it in a way.
It goes in my body.
Like through your butt?
I'm not gonna. You're not there.
Well, I'm an audience member right now. I'm
I'm
not talking like Noir.
This thing is a
What does the
spirit.
camera see?
It is a. It's
Yeah,
called
what's the camera see?
It's called a spirit orb, and you will need a spiritualist to interpret it.
Great.
Well, that's odd. What do we see?
You see you know like
Reverse hand?
that little no, it's like that little flash of like when a cat like kind of goes across the screen and it's like a bit of a motion blur
Sure do.
and it's gone.
Wild.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Well, I scanned everything I could possibly scan. Yes. It is now stored in my databanks. I then relay that. I relay that to my friends downstairs. I go, "Hey, you idiots, stop arguing. We got the
I've learned
Oceanic."
ventriloquism. Let's go, Booker.
I say we got the Oceanic to attend.
So that comes
Perhaps
on,
Poseidon is calling.
that comes in through my watch, or do you say that to me,
Well,
or whisper to me?
sure. Come see your watch.
All right. I make eyes contact with Led.
But I say quietly.
I'm arguing while I've drank so much. I'm just like,
All right,
I
I've had
grab
enough.
his hand.
One more word.
You know
and
what?
I'm gonna arrest both of you.
We're going.
I'd like
we're
to
leaving.
see you try.
We're going. We're Led. We're going. We will let you fools to your bungled investigation once again.
Yeah, and take this.
it's always bungled when
Take
you're
this
crooks.
police office reject with you.
Oh, I will. And let us know when you solve the case after everyone else has figured it out for you first.
I knew you in the academy. Everyone thought you were going to be something special.
No, it's funny.
Right? And here you are, the assistant to a drunk.
The car.
I remember you in academy, and I remember you were a big bitch. Now let's go.
The car that was rolling away blows up.
What? Oh, that's my car.
As we're walking down the hill past the debris of the smoldering car, I whispered at Led, basically relay what I heard from Simon. We've got a lead to go see the invisible. We have to go to the invisible sector.
No time like the present. Also, I need a cracked egg and some Worcestershire sauce.
As you're walking down the street, you see just kind of like a blob of a shape. You haven't seen me following with you, but it's just the kind of the most pretty thing you've ever seen in your life. It's my tummy. And I'm just been waiting under a street lamp for you.
And
All right.
as you guys reach the cat,
That's funny.
You pet
the
it?
cat walks into a small personal-owned business, which is blinking this psychic.
Oh my god, I was rolling for instinct to go there.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
And you get a 10.
Your instincts tell you that to follow that cat.
I literally rolled instinct to go to my friend Fucitella.
Oh yeah, Fucitella. Yeah, Fucitella can tell you some
I
stuff.
was like, how are you on the same page of this right now? I was like, that's crazy.
Before we go to the Invisibles, I have a hunch. And my hunch is psychic things.
But boss, we have to go.
You know what I think, butt? I think your butt should shut the butt up.
Scratch.
I looked at him and I thought, man, that fucker got dumber.
Scratch.
I walk
as they
in.
walk into the fortune teller, I kick open the glove compartment in our car and I grab one of the eggs.
All right.
And I go to
as
put
you
it-
like touch it, the whole thing like shakes, and you feel like kind of like magnetism go through your whole body, and then it stops.
Probably nothing. And I close the glove compartment. I kick it closed.
Just before you close it, you swear one of the eggs blinked.
Blink. Great. And I have the egg, and I'm gonna go on a little bit of a mission while fortune teller happens to make him his drink.
Okay,
With
great.
Worcestershire sauce and all that.
I guess I'm following you.
I kick the door open.
You wait. I'd like to say, Simon, you are free to go with them if you want, or you can come with
I'm
me.
within 1,000 feet of you at all times.
All right.
That's true. You must be within
You
1,000
got
feet.
the watch.
All right. Let's go make a.
You hold me.
I'm gonna find out the name of this drink. And
You
let's go make it.
You
Yeah,
hold
why can't I remember what it's called?
I'm gonna figure it out right now.
I did cabaret. I should know the name of that.
You
drink.
should.
Well, what?
Never mind. I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna ADHD this.
whoa! Look who we got here! It's Mr. Hat, my favorite detective. What you come to me for?
Fucitella, I need you to shake those marbles in your head and give
You-
me some future advice.
That sounds like it's pretty serious.
Everything in my life is serious. The only unserious things are big boobs.
That's right. I agree with you 100%, detective. Now, what can I help you with? Anything specific? You tell me what you need to know.
I show
What's
my,
that?
I show my tummy, and on top of my tummy.
That's my favorite little pet I'd die for. It's a kickin', otherwise known as a cat chicken.
He pokes your belly and your mouth opens up and the like stone floats out. He goes, "Whoa, that's something I've never seen before.
Never seen a kickin' kick up, spit up evidence?
This is a soul stone. I can look inside this. I can interpret this. I can tell you whatever is inside of this thing."
I knew my instincts were right. This is Booker. He's new, even though he's been here for a
No,
year.
I'm not
no,
here.
he's
I'm not
not
here.
there.
Just kidding.
No,
I'm making you your drink.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, you just point behind you.
Yeah. You don't know that I'm not there.
This is Booker.
Okay. Hi, Booker. I think the job might be getting to you. Okay, come on. Sit down, Mr. Foot.
The only
Sit
other thing
down.
getting to me is the bolognese I ate earlier. My diarrhea is going to be the size of a mountain.
All right, well, let me look inside. I'm going to divine for you. And don't act like this is something you've ever seen before, because I'm going to do it right now. Pow! Whoa!
I'm excited.
Okay, there's some strange stuff in here. I sense that it's a spell.
On a stone?
It's a unique spell. I've never heard of this spell before. This is a spell that would allow you to you could cast over a group of weapons like boomsticks, for example.
Sure.
And then you could trigger at any time, just with a snap and a little special word, you could trigger for all those boomsticks to backfire.
That's not good. I have a boomstick in my pocket and I don't want it to blow up my penis.
No, your boomstick, if it's been on you this whole time, should be fine. No. This would have to be specially enchanted boomsticks that would then, given out. And then whoever had the word would be able to say the word. And when the people went to use the boomsticks, they would blow up in their face.
And that's on this spellstone?
Yeah, and I also see another thing here. It's, this is not good. You're not going to believe this.
There's many things I don't believe today. Keep going.
There's someone else's signature on this thing.
Who?
The mayor, squeaking clean.
A mayor?
You think the mayor's behind this? Why
If
would
it's a
the
signature.
mayor want to put bunk weapons out into the city?
What kind of horse gives out explosives?
I thought to myself,
Say whore? A mayor?
Hey, also, you're going to turn into an ostrich. Eh?
you're right 50% of the time, every time. That's why I'm on here.
I'm right 50% of the time, every time. That's right.
That's my guarantee.
That's my guarantee. I'm right every time, 50% of the time. And you're going to turn into an ostrich.
Good
You
thing
come
to-
back and you tell me you didn't turn into an ostrich, and I'll tell you then I'm right 50% of the time. But until then, I'm right 100% of the time. You're going to turn into an ostrich.
You know what? Roll those die for me and tell me how my on and off again girlfriend's going to feel when I see her.
I tell you this, there's something going there. Now, you may think that it's on and off again, but one day it's going to be on again.
I only hate things that never go off.
Oh, yeah. You can trust me, Puchatella. I'm a Puchatella.
Her name is Puchatella.
Puchatella.
Oh, Puchatella. And she's a Fuchatella.
Puchatella.
What is she? Is she a human?
It's a he. I'm a he.
What?
You think I don't sound like a he?
Human?
Yeah, I'm a he. I'm a he, a
With a-
human. I'm a
with a
human.
Tella is
I'm a
he.
human.
Fuchatella.
Puchatella.
Fuchatella, I'd love to stay and talk to you, but I'd rather watch paint dry. Gotta go.
Well, all right.
Gonna be a bad day.
It's already been a bad day.
All right, you head out just as you return. With
Yes.
this drink.
So I
Boca, what did you think about what we just saw?
I was.
What did you think about it?
It was great, boss.
So about those boomsticks that are blowing up, what do you think about yours?
What?
Exactly.
Well, you did
Wait,
know.
hold on. I want to give you this first. So I've cracked one of the crazy eggs.
Okay.
I've put it in a drink.
You
I've
cracked.
put Worcestershire sauce on it, and I've now found tomato juice.
Okay.
And by the way, for anyone wondering, we figured it out. It's called a prairie oyster.
Sure is.
Okay. So you're making a prairie oyster.
Yes.
I think I've had one before.
I'm sure you have.
I've always wanted to have one. But
Aren't
I'm
they
nervous.
4 hangovers?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like they're like Tabasco. I think.
It's
and an
yeah.
egg.
It's hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, a raw egg,
Yeah.
and pepper.
Yeah.
And if you want to like put some liquid in it, you just put tomato juice in it.
Cool.
I do find that scrambled eggs are great for a hangover. Anyway,
Oh, sure. Fried eggs too.
let's get back to it. Where were we?
I was
Oh,
about to give
so
you
you
magic
cracked
egg drink.
this egg. When you crack the egg, like this strange dust goes all over your hand, and you can't get it off.
Is there any yolk?
There is a regular egg yolk in this one.
But now my hands are covered in junk.
In this strange golden dust.
Can I scan it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, is the dust in color?
The dust is in color. Yeah.
That terrifies me.
Yeah, your hands
Because
are
I don't
like
know what
glowing.
I don't know why I'm seeing something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it would be like gold.
Well, right, but like just anything in color would terrify me.
Do you want to scan it?
I sure do.
When you scan it, your system reboots.
Oh, fuck.
Simon, what happened?
Well, this happened last time I scanned the egg, you see. What happened was...
You scanned the egg? In the car?
I did, and I rebooted. And I rebooted this time, too.
What does that mean?
I feel like there's some sort of just blockage, a mystery. It's like I'm not allowed to access this kind of information.
Do you think I have a reason to be worried about it?
Probably.
Is this happening in front of us?
Which part?
This.
This happened not in front of you because this would have happened when you
When I
grabbed
made the
it,
drink.
Oh,
when
so
you
keep
make the
going,
drink.
keep going.
Yeah, at the bar or whatever, next door.
But now,
This is Mario.
when you get back, you notice that his hands are glowing.
Your hands look like you stuck yourself inside a radiation. What happened to you?
I don't know.
Did you blow that house up?
No. It looks like starlight, but it's more somehow. I don't understand.
As interesting as I find that, where's my drink?
Right here.
Thank you.
Your hat blows off. Yeah, your hat blows off. But
Keeps all his socks.
In the
Wind kicks
the
out.
Yeah. Yeah, your hair is now like going. Your hair now goes straight up.
My goodness.
Good drink, boss?
My butthole's never puckered like a puckered like that.
Okay.
All right, you just learned that somehow Flyne had created some sort of magical device that would enable someone to remotely trigger a large group of enchanted weapons to backfire. You've also learned that the police chief was selling a large group of weapons to the werewolves secretly through Fishy.
I tell him all of this, but in a 20-minute monologue that doesn't fully make sense.
And
And boomsticks.
All right, so I think why
good
will you
chord.
just remember why we had to go see somebody who's invisible? What was that clue? I didn't forget that. I
that
wrote that down.
is
That
that
was the casino.
the only so you found traces of seawater on the spectacles at the crime scene.
That's what it was.
And the only seawater around is at this aquarium that's at the Oceanic Hotel, which is owned by your ex, the parents of your ex.
Copy. Okay, so we have two leads right now. The first lead is call the police chief.
Don't do it. Don't ever do it unless you want to die.
Or we could contact the head of the werewolf gang and talk to them about their shipment of boomsticks.
You know a werewolf.
I do. I know Scratch. He's a low-level drug dealer, but he could maybe get us at least to talk to the kingpin.
That sounds great. Maybe he knows my cousin Itch.
Okay.
What you doing?
Wait, how do we call him?
Just
talk to him?
immediately.
He's just there.
We just
Camera
cut to.
Camera
Oh,
cut.
yeah, we're there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it smash
What's
cut?
what area of town are they in? Are they,
So the wolves are kind of like they're kind of the street thugs, you know.
Yeah, okay.
They are
We're like
the
at the
bad,
Red Lamp District
They're
or
the bad
something.
boys. They typically are
Silver.
known. Werewolves are typically rebels in your society. Some people like them, and a lot of them are able to get along with them. But in general, they're always at odds with the law and with the vampires.
Did anything
the vampires
happen?
are also kind of the law here.
okay.
Did anything come of that egg drink?
You feel when you drink that drink, you go on a journey through a million cosmos. And you see the birth of a star. And you see the death of a civilization. And then you're back and your hair is just pointed up.
Oh,
And all gray.
excellent.
But sober.
Yeah. But yeah.
If you ever wanted to do DMT and have PTSD at the same time, have one of those eggs.
So talking to the werewolves, who are
So you're going to kind of the
street
like
gang.
the suburbs.
Thank
you
you.
know,
Yeah.
you're going to like the poor part of town.
Skid Rowy.
Skid Row.
Yeah. I would say like the Silver Lamp District.
Yeah, and sitting on one of the sides, there's, dream pills. You want to see your favorite dream? Okay, I'll see you later.
Scratch.
He likes to start to pack up his stuff.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's me.
What do you want?
We need to talk to you about your clan's boomstick purchases.
How'd you find out about that?
It's immaterial. We have reason to believe that they've been sold to you under false pretenses, and they're going to backfire.
They're gonna blow up your penis.
And kill you.
Wait.
And
What
your penis.
What are you saying? You saying that the boomsticks we got from Fishy are bad?
We think they were tampered with by the police.
You think Fishy was working with the police?
We know he was.
We know he was.
We have evidence to prove they triggered this stone at a word we don't know, so we hope it's not close when we say whatever the word is. It could be fish. It could be explode.
Don't say words.
Who knows?
Don't say words.
You could say things like
Don't. No.
trigger.
Don't
Stop.
try them.
Go.
Stop.
You
They're
never know
working.
who can make it
Hate it.
explode.
No.
All right, listen. I think I know what's happening here. They're working with Carla. That's gotta be a
No.
good-
No.
They
no,
must
it's
be
not.
Has
working
nothing to
with
do with
Carla.
this.
We know it's not.
No, listen up. Snarl and Grouch, two of our leaders, they were supposed to meet and talk about fighting with the cops. We were going to have a truce. We were going to come together.
With
We-
the cops?
With
Or-
the goons. Oh. And so we sent two of our leaders to the goons, and they killed them. And we know that because one of our guys watched it happen. The goons sniped him. They ambushed our leaders. And that's why we got to
Listen.
We're going to take them out.
No. If there's one thing I've learned, I may be a drunk. I may be offensive. I may be drunk.
You already said that.
What are you trying to get at?
Wait, where's my cacken? I need my hat.
Oh, isn't that?
Thanks, buddy. He pokes his head. It's not Carla. And I know it's not. She might kill people, but she has the morality of a moral person.
Listen, the wolves, they're going after the goons.
Well, they shouldn't.
And they were going to use those boomsticks, but I'm going to have us check them first.
Have them stand down.
But we've checked the boomsticks. They work fine.
They're enchanted. There's nothing wrong with their mechanisms. They're enchanted.
Listen,
What is it? What will happen? What will happen?
it'll explode on you.
They'll explode.
Do you want to turn into Bolognese? Also,
telling you-
Carla
I'm
makes
telling
a
you-
great Bolognese.
Your entire clan will be wiped out.
I'm telling you.
Instantly.
Carla's working with the police, and it's the goons and the cops working together against us. You don't trust her. I know that she's your aunt.
Scratch. Fuck.
Carla gave us.
Fishy Tides was outcast from my family, from all of the goons. Fishy Tides was working solo with the cops. The goons have nothing to do with this.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, Guru saw the goons kill.
Can we talk to Guru?
If we can get evidence.
Guru hasn't been seen in the past 24 hours.
If we get evidence that proves it's not Carla, will you help us help you help us?
Yes, but you need to.
We have
You
to
need to
hurry. I don't
hurry.
think we have time for that.
We
You
have
need
to.
hurry up, because if you don't, a lot of people are going to die.
Well, they're gonna die either way. We might as well make sure the right ones die.
I think we should track this to its source, expose it, and stop it before the word can be said.
Yeah, because it could be any word. It could be the word blue.
Again,
it
no,
could be go.
stop.
It could be
No,
start. It
this
could
is
be
the
green.
worst
It could be
plan.
red.
Stop
You never know.
saying these words.
He's looking
And
at
if you hold this stone and say it right next to it, you
He's
never
look-
know.
he's looking
you
at
could
a
just say
boomstick in his
explode,
hand.
Stop
and it
it.
could just
No.
explode.
He takes the
Don't.
boomstick and he throws it.
And it explodes because it's a boomstick. It just does what it's supposed to do.
I know, that's what. I hate those things.
Now you got to give us at least 45 minutes to find evidence that it wasn't Carla.
You got till tonight, okay? You got to hurry though. You
Thank
get
you.
me proof that this was not the goons, or the goons and the wolves are going to war.
Because I'm telling you, it's going to be the police, and you're going to stand with us to take them down.
I know those damn police aren't worth nothing.
Thank you for your time, Scratch.
Okay, well, I'll see you later.
A little pitchy, but you're getting better, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, 4-team huddle.
I've got a question.
Yes.
What is happening?
Are you lost in the mystery?
A little bit.
Okay, so here's how I understand it.
Sure. We're on the same page. We always are.
So, really?
No.
So here's what I understand. The police, through Fishy Tides,
Right.
have sold black market weapons
Sure.
to the Werewolf Clan. The Werewolf Clan is really pissed at the goons because they think that the goons killed 2 of their leaders. So the werewolves are going to go and attack the goons. But Jason thinks, that the police have sold them shitty weapons that they're going to use to explode to kill all the werewolf clans and make it look like the goons did it, and the police have their hands clean of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they get to wipe the gang out.
And I thought to myself,
That's very good. Inspiration.
Yeah.
That's
Booker
very
did
good.
better that day.
That's very good paying attention.
He did better that day than he'd done in his whole life.
Now, the only thing that I don't know that the involvement of is these mysterious deaths and then this whole
and
crime.
you now know
have killed the werewolves.
And you now know the only other person who
No, I mean the strangulation vine growing deaths.
Oh,
I don't know how that's related.
But you do also know that the only other person who knows the words trigger is the mayor, because they were the only person who signed on that document.
But why kill Sparky?
Well, because if it's I'm sorry, I was debating whether or not I should know how to speak. But this is just Michael. It's someone trying to stop the plan. All the murders we've investigated are the people on the side of the police, not on the side of the...
You can talk, you can tell him, and he can tell us. So there we are.
You
The cat can tell Simon. Simon can tell us.
You stare at Simon, and Simon, your programming goes wild. You start feeling something taking over, like your circuitry and everything, and you start hearing this deep, dark voice speak to you. It feels like the voice of ancients.
Someone is on our side. Someone is killing those who deserve to die.
That's what
First of all, that is amazing.
That
was really good.
Now, I gotta tell you, you are one wildcat.
I show you my tummy.
and at that moment, I do everything in my power to scratch that little thing. Unfortunately,
you can make static. You can make static electricity to like lift.
Static electricity your belly. I'm like, you're a very cute wildcat. You're really just wow. Wow, I love it. Wow.
So since we don't know we don't really know exactly who's hiring whoever this assassin or assassins are to wipe out the people along the paper trail of knowing this cover-up, I say we follow the lead that you found and track down the salt water and figure out where that all came from.
Well,
You're wrong. We need to go follow the lead for the salt water. Now let's go.
To the Oceanic. Da 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 da.
It's the Batman transition, like.
But it's cat tummy.
Yeah, but it's a cat. It's just the
Weird-ass
cat with eyeballs.
It's just four udders and like transitioning into feathers.
Wait, it's also part cow now?
Sorry, the nipple sets.
Yeah.
Because have cats, they have more than 2 nipples.
Well, yeah.
Their nipples go all the way to the floor.
Oh.
All right, you guys show up at this huge casino, one of the popular ones, the only casino in town that's not owned by the goons. No, it's owned by a very, very elitist family, the daughter of whom is currently speaking to some media. Yes, and it's going to be a tremendous evening. We even have the mayor here. They are cutting the ribbon to celebrate this tremendous opening, and we hope that everyone's going to be here tonight at the Oceanic. They cut her, and she is thanking you and she looks over, and her eyes catch with you, Booker.
And we can see them because they are like wearing some.
So, the unseen are invisibles. They are the socialites of this society. They are the influencers. They're all about fashion. What the unseen wear is what everybody wants to wear. The unseen are celebrities. They're rarer than the other types of creatures that live in Universalia. They're far rarer than the vampires and the werewolves. Which
the invisibles?
The unseen, as they like to be called. Mm-hmm. So they are almost
like invisibles would be like a pejorative or like a bad.
Yeah,
word.
they would correct you for sure.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like seeing an unseen is like you usually only see them if you go to the gala or if you go to the hugest fashion events in town are what the Unseen throw.
They're the A-listers.
They're the A-listers, and you dated one for a short while, and you didn't like the lifestyle, I think.
Sure.
But she catches eyes
fought a
with
lot.
you. She catches eyes. You can tell that she's staring right at you, and you don't see her doing it, but you see her hair piece fixing, and you see her like dress, like she fixes everything and walks over and she, well, Booker. What brings you to my part of town?
Glamour, I'm here on some unpleasant business.
Just like old times.
I'm working. We need to discuss something.
What's up?
Okay. I relay the information about the glasses in the salt water.
And Sparks' death.
And Sparks, yeah, the whole thing.
Sparks is dead.
Yeah.
My, oh my, I haven't even heard. Oh, that's
We
some
worry
good
that we're
gossip.
running the clock.
Look.
Before a huge mass murder is about to occur.
Well, Sparks had a lot of enemies. He pretended to be a nice vampire. She pretended to be a nice vampire, but she was a monster. No, Sparks hated werewolves. Sparks hated the reanimated. Sparks hated the cursed. Sparks hated pretty much everyone. The Unseen were okay to Sparks because she said underneath it all, we were mostly people.
Well, Spark sounds like my kind of girl.
Listen, Sparks said something about taking care of the wolves and the goons in one strike. She said Slammer was going to start a clan war between the werewolves by taking out their leaders and pinning it on the goons.
Who's Slammer?
Chief.
Cop?
Police chief.
Chief police chief.
I told you he was a crook.
Well, yeah. What do we do?
We got to outsmart the dummies. And they're dumb. If they would have not been dumb, they wouldn't have got caught. You want to commit a crime? Commit a smart crime. And the only smart crime is no crime.
You know what?
Oh,
That
no,
made
it's
a
a
lot
can-
of sense,
no, that's
actually.
right. Yeah, wow, that circled back.
I like that one.
He's smart. He's a good detective.
I show her my tummy.
You don't see, but you feel.
That's my
Scritchy,
catkin.
scritchy, scritch,
I would
scritch.
die for that catkin.
Oh, I like one of these.
A
Can I-
catkin!
I'm sorry.
Have we
what
said that
is
all night?
I've been saying it all night.
It's a kicking.
a kickin? What? I'm sorry. What is this creature? I would like it.
It's a catkin.
Can I have it?
It keeps trying to call itself a kitkin, but it's a catkin.
I'm happy to pay.
Are you? What is your outerwear, Jason?
I'm probably in, honestly, like I'm a fish person, but I'm probably in like a button-down, like, suit.
Okay.
Like a
Cool. No
like a
outer-
tweed, you know, like with like a yeah.
Okay.
But do you got a little
Like
water
very
thi-
straight-laced.
Do you got a little water thing? How can you breathe?
I'll just say that the suit probably has something inside of it that I've made that keeps me hydrated.
Cute. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any other leads? Do you know anyone else who might be involved in this?
The mayor.
The mayor.
The man.
Mayor Squeak and Clean?
Yes.
With a name like that, you know he's filthy. Filthy, whatever the mayor is.
Listen, the mayor's going to be here tonight. He's leading a ribbon cutting ceremony. If you think the mayor's involved in this, is it possible that they're the next target?
You definitely think so.
Yes.
You think
Why don't you help us drug the mayor, and that way we can question the mayor on his involvement in the crime that he shouldn't have committed.
Can you get us in to see him before he comes to before like wherever they're keeping him before the ceremony?
It's happening very soon, so I can take you there now, but they'll be starting any minute.
Let's go.
No.
Okay, follow me. You guys follow Glamour into the casino. There's water theme everywhere. You see giant fish tanks that go higher than you can even see. You see.
Can I keep my eye peeled for
They're for sure. What do you want to for what?
for a starfish for
Yeah.
Like I'm checking the things. Also, I do want to hop in your arms for a second.
Okay.
And you hear a little noise.
I also, while this is happening, want to ask Simon if he could scan for
Clues.
yeah, like too many police officers or, you know.
Is that just like a flat wisdom check?
You do see, yeah, I'll take that as a wisdom.
27.
Jesus, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
there is a starfish?
You do not see a starfish.
Oh.
You did, but you are
perceive.
but you are perceiving all of it. Your eyes are just glowing. A little.
You are just perceiving.
Yeah, it's a cat next to an aquarium.
Yeah.
There's a lot to.
You guys see that as the cat walks through, a lot of the sea animals get as far away from it as they can.
I would die for that, Kakin.
I like to scan the area
Okay.
for police.
Oh, yes. There are police already here. In fact, you can see that not so far away, you guys see the police chief. How do we want to deal? Do you want to try to stay out of sight? Do you want to interact?
I'm in charge of this investigation, and my intuition is a 13, and it tells me that to avoid getting caught by the police while we go to the mayor, we should
Go this way.
go this way.
All right.
Yeah, he points to like the kitchen entrance, but you've seen him do this before, and somehow.
Oh, I trust his instincts
Yeah.
implicitly.
Becca?
Yeah.
If you would have trusted my instincts earlier, a house would have been blown up, and we'd have more clues. Now, next time I say blow a house up, blow the fucking house up.
Let's just go.
As you pass through the kitchen, you see one egg sitting on the counter that's blue with a different blue lattice pattern on it.
It catches your eyes, Booker.
What is it?
A 6 egg.
Oh no. Yeah, I'll grab it.
When you grab it, your eyes go black for a moment. You feel like you are floating above the planet, looking down, not on just Universalia, but on all these other continents. You see one continent that is... you see Pacifica, you see the Autumn Kingdom, you see the other kingdoms.
Megcroon, Tonky Gibbon.
Winter.
Oh.
You see the
Winter.
You see all of the Feywild.
But I have no idea what I'm looking at.
No idea what you're looking at. But you see the Feywild in its entirety.
And in color.
And then when you stand...
Yeah.
And in
is
color.
it in oh, that's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. And then you're back in your body.
And I
holding
have
it.
a massive whiskey.
Your watch detects elevated heart rate.
I dropped the egg onto the counter so as not to break it, but
it cracks a little.
My heart is racing.
Yeah, I can tell. Your BPM's going crazy.
You're a Fitbit.
It's time to stand.
I pull my jacket sleeve up a bit, and I grab the egg again.
Mm-hmm.
And this time I put it very gently in like the inside pocket of my coat.
When you do that, you like feel that inside your coat or the other 4 eggs as well.
They're there?
They're there.
I lean up right behind his ear. I'm like, another oyster.
Chief, I think that it might be best to not.
I think your best job is
Drink
not
these.
thinking. Let's go forth.
Let's go forth.
All right, you guys walk through the kitchen and you follow your leader, who seems to be going completely random directions. In fact, sometimes you are sure you've been here before.
And I keep I just walk around and...
He definitely walks in a square at least 3 times around the same rooms.
You pass the same liquor cabinet like 4 times.
And I stop every time.
Yeah. And then he takes you through, and just as he does, all the cops that were in the area are patrolling away from the area, and you have a clean shot through
to go talk
to where the mayor is staying.
Perfect. I planned this. Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys have reached the mayor. You guys, his people are standing outside. No one can come in. The mayor's getting ready for a speech. You do have Glamour here. Listen, we need to see the mayor, okay? Let us in. They look at each other and they nod. Into the mayor's private room you guys head, and you can hear him gasping. And as you look, you can see this thing on his face. How do you respond?
Oh my God.
Catkin, Get that starfish off that mayor's face.
Simon, seal all the entrances and exits to this room.
You got it, boss.
You feel like you hear, shh, 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 it's okay, it's fine, just go to sleep. It doesn't hurt, it's not a bad thing, just go to sleep. Shh.
Do you also hear another voice?
You feel like there might be something else here too.
It talks like this.
It's okay. It's okay.
You hear some strange voices.
We sure do.
We yell freeze. Freeze!
Whoa! And this like starfish on its face like gets off and spins around and sees that the mayor is still alive and then sucks back on.
Can I guess
All right,
I have...
we're gonna go into battle mode, but we are
Yeah.
not going to roll initiatives. We're just going to continue.
Go in a circle? Or just say things?
We're just gonna say things. Yeah, this is so I've seen some games play without initiatives, and like it's just a sense of storytelling, what makes sense to happen next, and sharing the spotlight with each other. Let's try.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I would like to use my martial arts that I have.
Okay.
Because of course he studied martial arts.
Yeah.
To just get myself over there and just try and pry that thing off of the mayor's mouth.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Okay.
If you want to use your martial arts, to be clear, that is an attack, as opposed to a strength check. Which
I'm thinking it's more like acrobatics or yeah. Something like I don't want to like hurt it. I want to like heal it.
I'll say acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
To get over it and get a grip on it.
I'll do some athletics because that's
a more likely one anyway. That's going to be a better DC.
Okay, no, I'm going to use my inspiration for that one.
All right, your recently gathered
that was a cheers.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, everyone.
That was a cheers, but we weren't doing it because we're re-rolling it. Yeah, that is a 16.
That's a hit.
That's a much better than
okay,
a 1.
you get a grip on this thing, but all these like little suckers on this starfish, it's a huge starfish, and you see all these kind of octopus-like, but smaller like suckers. You only are able to pull one of its 5 legs off, and you can see that the mare is struggling and turning blue already.
I'm gonna very precisely zap the starfish.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
It's time for some surf and turf. Do I have any pluses to?
Yeah, you should say on your attack.
These guys.
Oh, yeah.
Or this plus 8 to attack.
Plus 8. Oh, damn. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be 15.
That's a hit.
So I'm gonna roll for damage. For damage.
Oh,
Mr. DeMar.
The marshal, yeah.
Get the Marshalier on the phone.
Get him now.
It's a D12. I'm sorry. I rolled the wrong.
I have Patrick.
Would you?
Yeah, use what you want.
Yeah. 7 plus 4.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you unleash this laser beam. You guys watch as this computer starts to focus all this heat and electricity, and this beam just zaps right at this starfish, which is wrapped around this
Very
guy's face.
precisely.
Yes, and very precisely you hit it, and it blasts back, and you can see blood pouring down his face now from
The mayor's?
The mayor's, because definitely being shot by this laser beam, not so far away from his face, is going to damage both of them.
I'm gonna show him my tummy. But he's gonna get 2 points of healing, or 2d10 of healing.
You're the mayor.
Yeah.
You go. Okay, so you get close to the mayor.
Yeah.
He gets close to the mayor and rolls over and purrs, and you see the blood just seal up.
What is with you?
11 healing.
You are a very weird cat.
Okay. What are you doing, detective?
Smash my whiskey glass, and
Of course.
I use the glass. Wait, did the starfish come off?
Only one hand.
Well, no, but didn't I shock the starfish?
It
Just
took
stayed
damage, but it's still stuck on it.
Oh, it didn't get another leg off?
No.
Okay. Then I go and I try to use the glass to pry it off.
Are you more interested in peeling this thing off or in hurting it?
Peeling it off, because
Okay,
if it
so
suffocates him, it's
Athletics or acrobatics? So whatever's better for you, strength or dex.
both the same. And it doesn't matter.
Okay, you get in there.
You know what? I start to walk up and I'm like,
Okay.
Oh, this town.
Suddenly, from
Damn this heat.
as you are pulling at this thing and you walk up and get tired, you hear a rumbling and you feel something growing behind you. And you look behind to see this plant that is getting bigger and bigger and bigger until this like 10-foot being is there. This shambling mound is a collection of vines that are writhing and roaring, and it just throws this huge arm of vines that shatter through all the windows and even take out some of the wall, make the entire place shake a little.
Fuck.
And it is roaring. What do we want to do now?
Has it done anything to us?
It was doing that to show off what it can do, and now it's turning its attention to you.
Maybe. Well, stop trying to murder everybody. Plants, fish, starfish, stop.
Okay,
Stop, I say. Why?
What
Okay.
floor are we on?
The fourth.
I have. Do you want to do a thought? I have a thought. You want
Can I,
anything?
can I try to do a
Do you
thing?
think?
Can I cannonball?
Yeah.
Great. Oh.
Nope. Okay, so tell us what you try to do.
Well, okay, so that's a wait, what is it? Oh, an 11.
It's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. He launches.
Yeah.
So
How does it work?
So it teleports to the other side of the window and then launches. I don't know if me missing means that I go flying out the window.
You do. So like you fling. So you guys see the cat like just start to like. I see it as like Sonic. You know, it's like, and then it just pings itself like a bullet at this giant shambling thing, and the vines just open up, and you go right through it, out the window, and you hear.
oh my god, that's
You are flying out the window.
And like an echoey cat screech into the night.
Yeah.
I would like to analyze.
Yes.
Uh,
This creature.
yeah.
This creature is being controlled by something else in the environment. It was summoned. And it's actually resilient against fire and weak against frost.
I relate. Crazy.
I would like, while I'm holding onto the starfish and the mayor is here, right? Like, because I'm still attached to these two entities.
Right.
I would like to, because I'm holding onto the mayor, like pushing and grabbing onto the thing. I would like to reach into my coat pocket.
Your gizmo bag?
No, my egg
pouch.
And I just want to take one of those crazy ass, I don't know what the fuck they do, eggs, and I just want to smash it against the starfish.
Okay. You smash this egg against the starfish, and as you do, this like bright blue, glowing blue liquid just like begins to pour out of the egg in every direction. Way more than should fit in the egg. It's getting over you, and it just keeps kind of like gushing out of it. It feels like you have this thing that's shooting paint out of it. How do you respond with that? It's painting everything in actual blue.
Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. Okay, while it's happening, I just want to keep that grip on the mayor and just try and barrel through the insanity of it and just keep that thing on the starfish to hope that it does something like in
You
the way
feel-
that in the way that when I picked it up and I saw the cosmos and I freaked out, I want to just freak the starfish out enough to loosen its grip so that I can throw it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see what you're going for. I think that it works. You freak out this starfish, and it, you swear it turns around and like opens these eyes.
These cute eyes.
But it's like can't see you because it doesn't have its glasses.
It's lost its glasses. That's right.
It's like,
I don't know who you are, but you're really messing this up, sir. Come on. This person deserves it.
and then the plant creature just starts going wild because the starfish is hurting, and this plant thing is now protecting anything that's attacking the starfish. So the starfish flings itself up to the ceiling to try to like shake the stuff off of its space. The plant is rampaging and just takes off another pillar. And as the pillar topples, you feel the entire building shake a little. Glamour is in here as well. And she goes, "Whoa, what the hell, you guys? It's going to bring this whole place down. Stop it!"
Holding the now alive but gasping, I'm sure, mayor.
The blue. It
Oh, yeah.
blends with the gold on your hands. You look at your palms and you feel like you see the cosmos like moving now amongst them.
Is the mayor at least breathing a little, or like?
You can see the mayor still alive.
So I want to call out to whoever this thing is with its green thing, with its viney thing. Are they in color? Starf and
No.
Okay. So I just want to call out to these things and just be like, I understand you have a mission. We have to talk to him. Just wait. We have to talk to him. We think he's guilty too, but don't kill him yet. We need information.
Well,
I should have saved my inspiration. What happened?
what would he say?
Who?
Leif,
Leif?
you hear a voice.
Oh.
He says he needs you to spare this person because they need information.
Just for a minute. We think he's guilty too. I understand you have a contract, but we have to get information from him, please.
Here, let me find out. If it's overtime, it'll be good. If it's undertime, it'll be bad. Oh, God. Oh, shit. 20.
Oh!
Life just goes. That's it. There's no answer to how much time you get.
Okay, cool.
It's just
okay.
Wow. That's a 1 in 400, baby.
To do 20 on 20.
You got a 22?
Wait, you got a
I
22?
also got a 20.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So
That was like when we did last battle and I got two 20s in a row.
this is like wand off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I'll give you it because what you could have rolled nothing else.
That's
that is
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
you have.
all we want is the action paused, so we
Leif?
can just talk to the mayor.
I can tell you as players what it is, or you can just play it out.
Let's play it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leif has. I understand his logic right here. So, it has.
Okay.
It has a period of time, but I can't say how long it'll be.
That's okay.
Okay, great.
The creature pauses its attack, and you look at the mayor who is gasping for breath and chaotic and confused and doesn't know what's going on. And what do you want to say?
This isn't my area. I step aside and I let the chief
And
take over.
I'm still hands on knees, like.
4 floors. It's a lot.
All right. Here we go.
And you took the elevator.
I'm like, okay. So, Mayor, why are you trying to set up these people to die from some boomsticks?
I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
about to die if you don't answer the question.
We know everything.
So,
Damn near.
give it up or you're dead.
The mayor...
You're literally surrounded.
The mayor grimaces, but just then, crack! Guys, you see another pillar just crack from the weight that's already been disrupted from this room.
Leif holds it.
Leif, you see the vines go around and try to like stop this from happening, but it's happening too fast. Other parts of the building are starting to collapse. You do feel a strange tingling from your chest.
Oh my god, these fucking hands.
You've got 3 left.
I have 3 left. I feel them tingling. I want to just lock eyes with Simon and just... here goes nothing.
It's gonna get weird.
And I pull out... which one? Are they color? No, I think they're not color coded.
Are they really colored? Like, we would have noticed way earlier.
Yeah,
so they're black and white.
So they're
yeah.
black and
Yeah,
white.
it's black and white.
But so I pull out one that's almost like a dinosaur egg from Jurassic Park. That's like super like gravelly and like really really hard texture, like a popcorn ceiling.
And
What's it doing? Is it shaking?
yeah, they all feel a little
Like it's humming?
They're all humming.
They're all humming now. You can tell they want you to like
do shit.
Do
crack.
shit. Okay, well I take it out and I throw it right down on the floor.
When you do, this swarm of insects erupts from the thing, going everywhere. These insects are covering the walls. They're flying all around you. The place is still coming down. You've got 2 eggs left.
Crack the eggs.
Okay,
Just
I
crack
grab
'em, just
the
take 'em out
second one, and I grab the first one, and I throw both of them at the same time.
You throw the second one, and this like vortex void opens up on the floor, and you throw the last one, and this rainbow bursts out everywhere, and all of these colors start to like go around, and in this chaos, you see rainbows swirling around you. You see the swarm of insects. You see this gold dust coming off of your hands. You see this blue light that almost looks like the cosmos, but almost looks like water. You see all of this happening, and all of this chaos just starts to reform structures in the building that replace the pillars that have been destroyed. Even the windows start to like come back together. And then the last thing you see before the window reseals is a starfish with a little strange plant on it flinging out the window. And as you watch it get smaller and smaller, you realize that whatever this being or this duo is, it wasn't the last time you're going to see them.
Do we get the impression that they escaped or that they were thrown out?
You get the impression that they escaped, that these are vigilante hunters that were taking out some pretty bad people. How do you feel about vigilantes?
Kill them all.
Kill them all?
Kill the vigilantes. When there's no vigilantes, there's no vigils. Where's my whiskey? Maya, answer the question.
I won't speak without my lawyer.
Can I roll to see if I've learned how to be a bad cop?
Sure you can. You don't even have to roll.
Okay.
It's the end of the episode. Please give it to us.
I take what I've learned from you. I grab a whiskey bottle and I smash it on the fucking thing. And I hold it right up to his face. And I'm like, we're not fucking around. We have a limited amount of time and you're going to tell us what we want to know right now. And I hold it right to his chin to like make a little teeny little bit of blood.
And then
I help with a
little spark.
With a little laser dot right on his forehead.
I've never been more proud of Booker that day.
All right.
I show him my tummy. But
That's the last straw. That's the last straw. Okay, I'll talk. The mayor does tell you that the mayor was working with the police chief to start a war between the lagoons and the werewolves. They were selling black market boomsticks to the werewolves that were triggered to explode, so it would blow the werewolves up if they tried to attack. They could then blame the lagoons and wipe them out as well. So yes, this was a mass conspiracy. The mayor is extremely racist against everyone but vampires and wanted to see the influence shift in the city.
Did you get all that, Simon?
You get it all on tape.
Oh, I
I want to pull the curtains back. Simon's been broadcasting this to everybody that was outside in the pavilion below.
The mayor takes his hat. You bastards! I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling detectives.
And don't forget my catkin.
And that pesky.
I don't like your Billy. And I don't like your computer.
Save it, Mayor. You're going away for a long, long time.
Oh, good luck proving this in court. Good luck. I'd like to see you take me down.
We broadcast it, you big dumb idiot.
Yeah, we already did that.
I thought Booker
Damn
was dumb.
it! I didn't pick up on that. Oh, no. Clip.
And then another crime was solved. Thanks to me.
Clip
the best lead foot you've ever leaded.
Clip to Carla. Well, all right. I guess you did stop a little fight between us and the werewolves. I'm impressed. What can I say, detective? I know it's because you got my nephew here working for you. And he's a smart boy.
I can't take all the credit. This is between me and my 3 other partners.
Oh my
Mostly
God,
me.
stop it.
I'll tell you what, detective. You need help from us. You can count us as friends. And you watch out for yourself because this one's an idiot. And this one, I want to pet its belly some more.
Carla, you're always so funny when you're rude. Too bad you're always, mildly wrong and right.
And this one, I mean, that's the last creation of Sparks Flying.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
It must be worth, well, I don't know, one of the most valuable pieces of magic tech in existence.
Oh no.
Simon, what do you want? You can take your freedom and go explore. Or you could stay with these 3 idiots and keep helping us keep
Well, I mean,
Universalia
what's
safe.
life without a little bit of friends? Plus, I'm in that watch, and I'd like to hear your pulse race.
All right.
Sounds kind of sexual from a watch.
Pan out on the city of Noir.
And it was super sexual.
An ancient entity is speaking through the stars.
He meant it that way.
You guys have stopped a fight, a war from brewing between some of the sects here in this city. And in doing so, you have also uncovered a mysterious new vigilante duo that seem to be trying to wipe out the naysayers and the evil.
ne'er-do-wellers?
The ne'er-do-wellers is what I wanted to say.
Of course, the mayor was a naysayer.
The mayor squeaking clean.
Mr.
Squeaking clean.
He was a rat.
It's going to be pretty rough from here on out.
Squeaking clean.
Next week, we will return to our friends who are currently in Wishland. But this is not the last time we will see our friends here on Universalia with Detective Leadfoot and assistant. And his vice detective.
And Yanko, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
The Anco is like the tiniest addition to the side.
Like a sticky note.
Yeah.
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 Another day where we solved another crime. And by we, I mean me. And a little bit from Booker. He sometimes gets it right, mostly wrong. But anytime it's a good idea, it's my idea.
Pan over to the next window.
I'm just trying to file, and I find like another egg inside of the filing cabinet. Fred!
It pans out again.
And it's...
They don't even know. They
I-
don't know a thing. Wait until the council hears about this.
And then ends up in my arms. I would die for you.
You're just learning how to monologue.
And I finally made a bunch of friends. And I sure do like being on that wrist. And maybe somewhere out there, my creator is waiting.
And circle to black. Beep. Okay, that's our episode tonight. That is our our world expansive episode.
Council of
introducing-
Chicken Cats.
Now, the real question is, how bad do you guys want to see what's written on Michael's paper?
So bad.
You cannot.
So bad.
You keep that paper secret. No one ever gets to read that.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah, because maybe we'll see all these again.
Oh, you make like Fraz and you eat it.
I was tempted.
You put that paper in your mouth.
Good night. We will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Born from the stories whispered in dead of night. They burn our pages, but we're damned to survive. We flirt with dying, cause the fear tastes like wine. Heathens creep like demons in the moonlight. They hate our morals, we don't play by their rules. We live by a loaded die in this sick game. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. The holy hypocrites are on their black thrones. We're righteous renegades who come for their crown. We risk our all for our souls, and we raise a drink to soothe the sting that death brings. We're your favorite misfits and we're coming for the glory. Love to hate us cause it's scary that these rejects could be legendary. Come and have a taste, a tiny bite could poison your fate. You should know the brave, they don't fear the grave. We are the natural ones. We are the natural ones. We are the natural ones. The freaks are coming for ya. We've come to play. Be careful what you wish for in the devil's game. The freaks are coming for ya. We've come to play. Be careful what you wish for in the devil's game.